I can relate to the trying to go to sleep early and then just no.
Yeah, it was a little of both. Where'd that go? Oh yeah, I think you put it in the D&D chat, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
There it is. There's that cute little boy.
Might be really big. You have to adjust it.
Oh, that way I can get the Fugi updated. Oh, my head is freaking killing me. Forgive me if I'm a little slow on responding. I get confused easily today.
Don't worry about it. And if it gets worse, we can stop early.
Yeah, I hope it won't. But just getting it out there ahead of time. If I suddenly just kind of derp out for a minute, just, let me know.
Don't worry.
Oh, that's the... Okay. There we go. There we go. Got the handsome boy over there now.
You do?
If the tail is too big, tell me. I will remove it and...
Nah, it works good. I just gotta move you just a slightly bit because you're a little behind everybody. Oh god, it's doing that snappy thing. There we go. Now I can see your face. Perfect. Oh. Hey, nice. I'm glad whatever was making it goof up has stopped now. Okay. Let's see how long we do this before Extinction shows up, assuming he shows up.
Yep. He might have forgotten and went to sleep or something.
Yeah, it's all good. So, it's not like I don't have other, things to possibly do.
Yeah.
Okay. Remind me what the last thing you guys did was.
I mean, I just showed up for the fight.
That's right.
I think we stopped right in that.
That's right. That's what it was. Okay. That was the only thing I need to do then.
Spluma got blasted. I followed Roko just in case if things go bad.
Right. Okay. That's the refresher. And my mind was set for number 2, and my brain was kind of going, what were we doing?
Yeah.
Where is... There he is.
And I mean, it's a nice way to start, even if we play the second campaign and Extinction comes.
Yeah.
It's good to get this fight over, because if they want to come to Ebony Waters or stuff, then even Maine is free, basically, to
do whatever.
answer questions and whatever, so...
Okay. Did it not take his... Oh, god damn it. Gotta check that real quick. Apparently it didn't decide to bring his damn equipment with him.
Because I just remember... Didn't we, on the second campaign, we talked about trying to get in here to try to save the fucking gingerbread guy?
The chocolate kid?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Gingerbread.
The chocolate one, yeah. We were talking about Christmas, so I'm...
Nah, it's all good, it's all good. Oh, ow. Ow. Ooh, okay. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. Get him uploaded real quick. Ugh. Ow. Ow. Sorry, stretching crap. Oh, whew. I'm popped up on a bunch of painkillers, so hopefully those kick in soon.
Hope so.
Hmm. Okay, get that. Come on, silly thing. Import him so I can do the damn fight. And come on. Sorry, it's acting a little slow for some reason. Oh,
Too beefy guy.
I guess. It's like I don't really have a whole lot on him is the thing. It's like he's got pretty basic gear for his human form, because, well, I mean, it's how he is, but it's just being slow on uploading him for some reason. I'm going to try it again real quick. Oh, well, at least I know how it works. I guess I'll have to check it again in a second. For some reason, it didn't load in his damn weapon. Fair enough. Oh, well. Guess I'll just run him as is. At least I know what his weapon's supposed to do.
Yeah, you can add the things to it,
Yep.
even if it doesn't show up.
Yep. Try to reload him in a minute, maybe, but yeah, because his weapon isn't showing up. So let me just drag him out then. Actually, well, it's a nice open area you guys are fighting in, so we can just use this as the thing. Where is he? There we go. I do not have a picture for him yet, so sorry. Okay, so he's out. Get both of you into combat.
Might as well like face each other.
Yep. And get a little something going.
Can you pause and unpause just in case?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
I hate when it does that. Here, let's try
It's
to
just
read.
when you join late, it
Yeah,
People will
sometimes it
say
does that.
that no one should interfere till like it's over.
Yeah, in which he has agreed that, you know, no to the death sort of thing till someone yields, or the third party, in this case Rax, you know, says that one can't continue fighting. So, okay.
Yeah, Rax is there just in case if he doesn't keep his word.
Yeah.
So he's gonna explode things and make sure Rogo gets away alive, kind of thing.
Got you.
If things go like dicey.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, he won't do anything.
Fair enough. Okay. Why has the music on this thing not been playing lately? Weird. Oh, it's just really quiet. All right. Okay. So he squares off with you, and he pulls out a hell of a big looking great axe.
Okay. Just a two-handed one, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's finally... Now I can get him doing that. When he pulls it out, you can see flickers of magic along the edges of the blade. Now I can update him. Finally had that on there, so now I don't have to do all the extra nonsense for his weapon. Okay, but he moves way faster than you thought he was going to, especially because he's wearing full plate. And takes a swing at you with the Dragon's Bite. See, he gets how many attacks at this level? He gets 2 extra attacks, so 3 attacks a round.
Okay, so we're the same on that.
None of them hit, though.
All right. Is he gonna do anything else?
Not for this round, no.
Okay.
He's just smiling as he swings at you.
Oh wait. This one.
Oh, I'll have to remember that next round. Jesus. 2 hits.
Oh yeah, I forget. Did we have the +1 for the food bonus, right? To attack rolls?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
And it's still 2 hits.
Okay.
You have your temp HP, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you
I
do.
believe he does. So 54 damage. I believe he... Let me double check that.
She's gonna.
The multi-attack works!
Yeah. Like I said, it's updated, so it's like, ooh, hey, finally.
She's gonna reciprocate the smiling gesture that he has.
Let's see, does he have any... No, he did not have any resistances. That's what I thought. So, all right. Yeah, he kind of smiles at that one and goes, all right, let's really start then. Oh, sorry. Well, let's see. Make sure he has everything. Okay, yeah, he has that. That's right. He was... I thought I made him a battle master, but guess not. Guess I made him just a regular old champion. Okay. In that case... he actually goes ahead and clicks his boots together.
Hmm.
And takes some swings at you. He doesn't think you're going to run away, but he activates them just in case.
Right.
I believe
hit.
1 hit. You and your insane amount of AC.
It's only 22.
I know. So none of the... Oh, he gets to
Oh,
reroll 1 of those because it's a 2. So, yay, great weapon fighting. So let me reroll that die and see what he gets on the second roll. Okay, definitely still didn't hit. So, get his damage. And he does 35 total, which it did not do it right. Which you take... Did it just add 12? It's supposed to be a D12. I think this thing's broken. Give me a second. Why did it... Yeah, it imported it wrong.
Yeah, I was
It's
just
probably worth to roll the acid and fire like separate too, because I mean Rogo has the
Yeah, the
resistance to
fire thing.
so
I don't-
it's easier for him to actually
Yeah, so
calculate it.
I'll just do it that way since this thing's broken for damage. So these are the physical and the acid. Wow.
okay.
And the fire damage. And add 5 to that.
Okay, so 5 more fire.
No, physical.
Okay.
And
So
plus 2, so it's a
9.
total of plus 7 there. So,
All right. So that's
wow, fucking rolled like shit on those dice.
11, 20, 11, 15 damage then.
Yeah,
So,
rolled like absolute shit, and I don't think he can re-roll the damage rolls, can he? Let me double check. No.
Those are usually feats.
Yeah, here we go. Damage roll, okay. I'm gonna re-roll because he does have the Savage Attacker for that fucking 1. So give me a second. Never mind. No change. Your turn.
if if I use the fighting spirit, we add the temporary HP on top of the. Like,
No, they
HP,
don't
right?
stack.
No.
No.
Okay, so
It's
I'll
just
just
whatever the
get
highest
the 10.
is. Right.
Okay.
You get all the other bonuses, but the temp HP doesn't stack.
All right. Ryoko's gonna keep calm then and just normally attack farther since she doesn't feel like she's in danger yet.
Yeah, not with my rolls, huh?
Ugh. 15, 15, 18.
Yeah, none of those hit.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit better now. Alright, so anything else?
Nope.
Alright, so his turn again. He seems to be trying to take it a little bit more serious now. And it shows. Alright, let me do some rolls here. Since the sword's broken, I'll have to check it in the stuff. Okay, so first roll. Plus, this is the physical. This is the acid. This is the fire.
Okay, and what's the pluses?
No pluses to the fire. It's +7 from his strength and the +2 on his great axe.
So it's okay, just that
Yeah.
is the full damage.
Yeah, I did the full addition for you, so the only one you got at half is the last one. I'll always roll the fire damage last.
Yeah. So that's 26 points.
Okay, for the second hit. Okay.
Go. Is that all?
That is all. Me only hit you twice, so
So wait, the
10
two-
physical,
oh,
12 acid, 2 fire.
Okay.
So you guys do happen to notice that he has a great sword also strapped to his back he did not pull out. So that is his round. Your turn, Ryoko.
Yep. She's gonna start using a couple of things now, just because she can.
Right.
Hmm?
That advantage.
Time to
Yep.
explode.
And that gives me 10 temp HP.
Oh! Well, this is gonna fucking hurt.
Oh
Two
my
crits!
god!
2 fucking crits!
Dude.
Holy shit! Ooh.
Fucking ouch!
The last one is so high too. It's like
Oh my
Yeah, all 3 of those hit.
god.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow, that's a shitload of ones, but still
Yeah.
normal.
Jesus Christ, I think you might have sucked out his HP. Let me double check. God, okay. Pretty fucking close from that. Double crits hurt.
Yeah. And I rolled a lot of ones in there, surprisingly, too.
Yeah, I see that. Well, they're D4, so I mean, it's not affecting you too much on some of them.
Even the
But the
D8s.
D8s, yeah, the D8s are where it hurts. I guess it's that feast and famine thing. Double crit, shitty damage.
Yeah.
Ah, that fucking hurt. Anything else you're around? Because that visibly, kind of made him real right there.
She's gonna just do nothing else this round.
we are waiting for all the action surges in the end.
Oh, yeah.
Whack, 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 whack.
That's what it's going to boil down to, because he pops this. He might survive one more hit. Like that. And pops his action surge. So. And takes those 4 attacks. which
Two
2
hits.
hit. Oops, wrong button. Wrong die. Okay, first hit. Wait, are any of these crits? No, no 19s. Okay. Physical, acid, fire.
Okay.
Physical, acid, wow, fire. Jesus.
Okay. All right. Is that all he's gonna do?
That's all he can do this round, sadly. Wait, he can reroll one of those attacks because it's a 2. Let me double check. 12 plus... No, not enough to hit you.
All right.
So, that's all he can do this round.
She's just gonna use her 14. And then just whack him normally.
Okay.
21 is the highest.
No hits.
Roko is like, I don't even need my action surge yet.
That
She's
double crit
spirited,
fucking hurt.
Yeah.
You know what?
Ah.
Let's try
Uh.
re-rolling one of those. Just might as well.
That hits.
I was waiting for a next crit with spikes logging.
Yeah, that's exactly. I would
It's
not have
welcome.
been too out of the realm of possibility there. But you managed to somehow sneak one past his defenses through sheer luck. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for this round.
All right. He gives it one last go. You're pretty sure if you hit him again, he's gonna not be able to continue.
Ooh.
Ooh! Well, 2 regulars and a crit then. So let's do the totaling. First attack. Physical, acid, fire. Second attack. Physical, acid, fire.
Nope.
The crit.
Unlucky for you to have the fire the lowest.
Yeah, well, I mean, most people have fire because it's a fairly
Wait,
common. Hmm.
I fucked up. I have acid resistance because of the shield.
Oh.
I actually get like way less damage.
I forgot you had that shield on you.
I'm gonna have to recalculate that back because that's actually very important.
At this point, yeah. Are you wearing that? I forget. Did the studded? You aren't immune to
It's
crits,
the-
right?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember which brand of adamantine I gave you.
Shit. Okay.
Well, just go back to the second one in each little group and add half of that back.
Yeah.
So, okay, time for the crit. Because, which if I remember right, it does double the... Yes, it does double the elemental die as well. Okay, so physical, acid, fire.
Just gonna have to quickly.
Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot you had acid
I-
resistance. I wasn't aware you were using the shield at the moment.
I also didn't remember. Mhm.
Seems like his axe was just a terrible matchup against you.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him. Okay, so then.
I'm gonna let you in a secret after the combat's finished, though.
Yeah, that weapon is
Yeah.
really good, but it just for Ryoko.
Yeah,
it's
for
like-
Ryoko, it is absolutely terrible.
So. that would put me at.
Even if like you didn't count the acid resistance, you still aren't even close to being in trouble.
I think
Yeah.
this is right. There we go.
I'll trust you on it.
Like, I'm more worried that I forgot some points to add back. But
You
it should
still
be fine.
are way better off than he is.
Yeah. Okay.
So much fucking constitution.
It's my turn now.
It is your turn.
Okay.
Is it not? Wow, it didn't give him his extra HP from that. No wonder. Interesting. That's not good.
He's probably
How many?
Yeah, pretty much when you hit him with the first hit, he just kind of drops his axe like, yield. So
she'll hold out, like, she'll put her sword away and hold out her hand.
yeah, which he kind of looks at you with a good look of surprise, and actually, that's... Oh, he would have had a lot more fucking HP if I had remembered to attune his items.
Mm.
Oh well, whatever. Still, that crit probably would have downed him anyway.
Yeah, I mean 3 crits.
Go ahead and roll damage for me, just out of curiosity.
Okay, I'm gonna roll damage for both.
He would have had a total of 50. Yeah, with that attack round, you still would have had him down anyway. I looked at him and realized none of his fucking magic items were showing as attuned. So
Oop.
yeah, like he should have had about 50 more HP, but that would have definitely taken it off anyway. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't help.
so yeah, he kind of looks at you. He's like, I take back what I said. I underestimated you.
You fought well, Prince. But it seems like I'm a little bit ahead for now. At least in your human form.
Indeed. Would you like the rematch now or later?
Well, I mean, I am a little bit,
Which
like,
he seems he just has the most pointy tooth grin you've seen on a humanoid.
we could do it tomorrow again.
Very well, we can rest up and then do it tomorrow.
All right. She'll like still with his hand in her hand, just like shake it. Then
He does shake it, but he goes, "You were wise to ask for a non-lethal duel," and he pulls out the greatsword and kind of puts it on the ground. You watch it just sink slowly into the ground. Rax, go ahead and give me an Arcana check real quick.
Okay.
It's a Vorpal greatsword.
Aw.
well, I mean, it's not like you would have gotten me down anyways.
With that crit, he would have killed you.
Fair, yeah.
Because a crit with a Vorpal is auto death.
Yeah, but she's just being like.
Yeah, he does smile at this, but he takes it in good nature. He's not seeming bitter or upset. He's smiling the whole way. He seems to just had fun fighting at this point.
Yeah, she did too. All right, shall we meet?
You and those
again next
fucking
night?
crits, man.
Yeah.
Rex isn't happy about the Warple sword, like, reveal, but he won't say anything.
Well, like, you guys set the rules. He follows it. He's nothing if not honorable in that regard. So
Yeah. So we could just continue it here next night in your true form.
gladly. And he kind of slaps you on the back. Should we go for food?
Why not? The night's still young.
Which he kind of looks at you. What about you, small one?
Nah,
My
I'll leave
treat.
you guys to it.
He kind of shrugs on this, like, very well. You do see that his wounds are visibly healing as you look at him, so
That's unfair. I can't do that.
I suppressed it till afterwards. He looks a little indignant at that.
I'm gonna wear my wounds.
Oh, fine. And he reaches into a pouch and tosses you a superior health potion.
No, you're good. I mean, I'm still more than capable.
Think of it as a token, then, of your victory. How about that?
All right. Cheers on that. And she'll just pocket it because she's still feeling more than fine.
Yeah.
I mean, like, she's like at 132 HP with 10 temp HP. Like, she's doing.
Yeah, she's doing pretty decent. So, that's still obviously a little beaten up from that.
Yeah.
Not
I mean, she
nearly as
still had a
badly as
lot of-
him with all those goddamn crits.
She didn't have to use any like cards in her arsenal yet, so it's all good.
So he does take you out eating and drinking. Nothing super heavy, but, you know.
Mhm. Well,
In fact, go ahead and give me... I want 3 checks from you.
okay.
An insight, a persuasion, and a perception check.
Side
Just want to see what kind of things he spills to you.
and perception.
Okay,
She is going to. I'm gonna lucky the persuasion.
go for it. Ah,
Nope. That's a
okay.
10.
Yeah. Well, you still get a couple little nuggets of information from him that you may not have learned otherwise.
Mhm.
He seems to get a lot more talkative whenever he is drinking.
Yeah, I mean, understandable.
And a couple things that you kind of pick up on from him that he may not have wanted to let slip, but his loose tongue doesn't help it in any way, is that several of the diplomats are still going to be staying in the city for a few days, and some of them are looking for people to employ for various jobs.
Oh.
And the other thing you learn... Sorry, is the location of his homeland.
Ah, that's what I was gonna ask specifically too.
You do bring it up. Turns out that they nest in the eastern mountains in Silverfrost.
Okay.
So he doesn't give you an exact location, but he gives you kind of a generalized thing that you manage to go, okay, it should be around this sort of area.
Hmm.
And pretty much you find out from that part that all the stuff they have is stuff they leave in a small, for lack of a better word, like storage bunker on the edge of the mountains, and just use it whenever they have to make formal occasions. Otherwise, they tend to just fly around wherever they need to go.
Okay.
So, and that they work almost as like a mercenary nation. People can hire them if you get 2 general things from it. If there's a good enough fight to be had, and if they owe a favor.
Okay.
He doesn't specify what the second might be, but pretty much you get the impression of if you can contact with them and promise whoever they're going up against is a good challenge for them, they're probably going to take the offer.
Okay.
Because you find out, talking to them, they'll keep a normal treasure hoard. Their hoards are all trinkets and trophies from battles they fought.
Right.
So, because he actually pulls one of his little trophies that he keeps on him at all times for good luck, that's a dagger that's been cracked in half, that he said that he earned when he was still a wormling by beating up a bandit captain. It's absolutely worthless, it's rusted, it's broken. To anyone else but him, it looks like a piece of trash, but for him, it's one of his favorite pieces of his hoard. So he always keeps it on him for good luck.
It's a symbol of strength.
Pretty much, yes.
Well, will I be recognized as a warrior when I ever visit you guys then?
At least by me, for sure. You'll be not attacked on sight.
That's nice. I am curious. I do want to check it out at some point. Do you have anything I could carry on me as a show? So I'm known as a friend?
Mention my name.
That should work, yeah.
Though if you really must, he kind of reaches into his sleeve and you kind of hear a grunt from him as he pulls loose what looks like a sliver of metal and hands it to you.
Okay.
Take one of my scales. They'll know it.
All right, I'll keep it, and she'll slide it into the back of holding. Thank you. And I'll also keep this, and she'll dangle the contact stone, just in case.
Fair. Fair. You've earned it, if nothing else. Then, the rest of the night, unless you have other pressing questions to ask him or anything, pretty much passes uneventfully. Nobody's going to mess with 2 fuckers of your caliber in a bar.
Yeah, I mean, God knows who already spectated us outside to begin with.
Oh yeah, you had a whole crowd watching you once the fireworks started, and they're, oh shit.
Yeah. But
And one grumpy little tiefling on the sideline.
she'll just do typical like partying, just
Okay.
like, enjoying the night.
Okay then. In that case, anybody that needs it, get a long rest. I'm gonna.
She's gonna skedaddle back. Just long rest after the night.
Gonna reload that. Okay. So mad about that. I'm gonna test his sword one more time. See if the fact that it wasn't attuned is what caused the problem. Nope, still broken. I'll have to go and look up that in D&D Beyond. See what the hell's going on with that.
You should be able to switch to the second campaign.
I will
now.
just
Oh, is he you?
quickly say that is
Yeah.
if I can quickly. Did Vanfir find the house, or do I have to pay for an inn?
He did
Like, I
find a
have to take
house.
out away.
Yes, he
Okay.
does. He did find a house. I was gonna bring it up as the next thing in the morning, sort of thing. So
Oh yeah, but Rex has to
Oh,
sleep this
Extension was
night.
going suit. He's in the
Oh.
bathroom.
This night somewhere, so I assume I will take one more night in an inn. So I will take that money out of.
oh, okay, that's what you're asking. Yeah.
Yeah, like if it happened during this like evening, or is
It would have
just
happened during the evening if you went and poked him.
Okay,
So you would have had
probably.
a mildly furnished house. That's weird. It seems like it's okay on this. Oh, that's where the problem was. Okay. That's a weird hiccup in the system. Because I didn't add that one thing, it did that. Oh well, fixed now, no problem. So,
But yeah, I'm more like, do I take money out or not?
no, it's
So,
like,
okay.
it's not heavily furnished at the moment. It's got like basic amenity and basic accommodations, you know, a bed, that sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Rex
But
didn't need.
yeah, he
anything else.
pretty much has told you when he handed you the keys. If you need other stuff, there's plenty in the palace. They can move out and help you, use it for whatever while you're there.
Okay.
So he's, if nothing, not gracious. So, Mhm.
I'm just putting that in so I don't forget till next time.
Fair enough.
Who knows if we meet Maine in the second one?
Yeah,
We'll
or
see.
we'll go to the second one since Extinction. You guys said he's up. So.
Yeah, he's just quickly in the bathroom for a sec.
Not a problem. It'll
Okay,
take a second to get it over. So. There we go. All right. Ba-da-doo. Ba-da-doo. Boop. Boop boop. And turn on extinction. There we go. Bleh. And stuff.
Bleh.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's the bronze dragon. That's what that is. I couldn't see because he was so tiny.
Oh yeah, the one that we saved.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
I forgot we had that dragon.
He kind of tagged along back home with you guys because he didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we get up in the morning, I guess we can already start like a little bit of talking. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Get
Yeah.
up in the morning, Aiden just will walk up to the wormling and ask if he has a home.
He kind of looks just like, not really, but I'm gonna go find one.
Well, as long as you can keep safe.
Well, I'm not going to approach any weird men in hats.
I wouldn't either. I mean, if you want, I'd be more than happy to let you stay here in my name for the time being, till you mature more.
Give me an insight check real quick. Okay. He seems kind of intrigued on that one. I get to eat all I want?
You use
And no one's going to
bits.
eat me?
Well,
Or use me
no
for
one
strange
should-
experiments?
No one should eat you or make experiments on you if I declare so. And as well as that, you can't eat anything living, and you'll probably get food. Yes, but
Well, I mean, if I
think
don't have to hunt and there's people to talk to and books to read, I mean, I could make this a temporary nest.
I will check on with the higher ups to see if that's okay, since I can definitely ask for it.
He kind of stands up on his hind legs, flaps his wings, and looks as menacing as a tiny little dragon can.
I would
Who
definitely
wouldn't
feel
want me
bad to
guarding the grounds, though?
I would definitely feel bad to just set you out again after you just went through all that.
So, and he kind of
He will-
calms back down.
He will approach One first and just ask well, we could let the wormling stay here under my name for a while, just till he matures more and recovers properly.
He kind of looks at you with that one. It's like, do you know how long it takes for a dragon to mature?
Sure.
He can see in your eyes that's a flat out bluff there. It's like, it's a whelpling, probably not too old by the look of it, but it's not going to be considered an adult till it's around 100 years old.
How old is it? How old are you? She's gonna scream across the hall.
That's rude to ask!
Not in a rude way.
Didn't it say it when we were in the thing, a couple months old?
Yeah, it's
or
very young. It recently hatched. That's why it was captured so easily. So it's got about 50 years before it's even considered a young adult, dragon. Much less, a fully adult dragon.
Is he gonna scream his age back?
And he kind of walks to you with a very grumpy expression, as far as you can tell. 2.5 months old.
See, that's not too far off. I would feel bad just setting him back out. I mean, I could at least let him stay in my name, right?
For a
We can give him
while,
hospitality.
certainly. I mean, honestly, a dragon staying for a long time being a guardian would not be a bad
Exactly.
thing.
What do
Which,
you say?
once again, Ortha just kind of fierce dragon motions.
He's gonna bow down to his what do you say? Would you like to stay on here in my name for now?
Well, since you're insisting, okay.
So you're delighted to then. He'll hold out his hand.
He kind of glares at you, but he gives you a claw and shakes.
There you go. You'll be living here for a bit then. If you have any problems, you can always approach me and I'll talk to anyone.
Okay. And then he kind of
The-
walks over to Oni and side eyes him and goes, "So what do you do here for fun?"
Well, you do like reading, right?
you.
You do like reading, right?
He's kind of watching Len zip by the hallway to the dinner, to the breakfast. Yes? What was that?
Well, as long as you keep the books intact, I mean, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to access the library.
Once again, kind of affronted dragon face. What do you think I am? Some lizard?
You look at him and himself, yeah, but not in a bad way.
And he goes and sulks in a corner with the book that he grabbed along the way.
I'm a lizard too.
I'm not a lizard! Your friend's a lizard!
Close enough.
Which, Bonica, I think you insulted him.
Aren't we lizards?
Are you called Lizardborn?
No, but I certainly look like a lizard.
Most lizards don't have such large horns. Or breathe elemental bursts.
Every lizard is different.
Not that different. He'll get over, pat you on the shoulder and kind of walk you away. He'll get over it, I'm sure. And you could just hear Draconic mumbling in the corner. I'm not a lizard. I'm better than any lizard that ever walked the earth. You just broke Dragon Etiquette 101, sir.
Never compare lizards to them.
Oh yeah, there's a reason to get mad.
Folk and Dragonborn, like, never compare them.
Yeah. A lizard folk is better than a lizard in every way, but a dragonborn is less than a dragon in every way.
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
calling
lizard
a lizard
folk are usually
folk.
like beasts anyway. Or seen as one.
Yeah, I mean, just barely above because they're intelligent. They seem more like generally orcs and goblins sort of thing.
Yeah. And like as a race, like when the Dragonborns are more like, wow, they are regal and
Yeah.
cool shit.
Yeah, look at them. They're like dragons without wings. And dragons will at least kind of go, yeah, I guess they're like maybe a distant cousin, 3 or 4 times removed. Whereas if a lizard folk claims that, oh boy.
But that's why a lot of lizard folk don't even like worship any kind of dragon god. They are always snake gods or anything else.
Oh yeah, more reptilian than draconic, so.
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
Hello.
Anyway.
Aiden will also check in with the queen and ask her if there's anything that she needs done at the moment.
She can't really think of too much, but she does reply that there seems to be even more of the decks of many appearing in the city. And they still can't figure out where the hell they're coming from.
Eesh. So there's just been like decks of many things, bustings on every occasion?
Dozens a day, if not more. They seem odd, though.
They seem odd?
Well,
Like in what way?
she kind of snaps her fingers, and one of the ogres come running in carrying a box, and he puts it in front of her. And she pulls out a deck of many from inside. This is one that hasn't been used, but it has the markings that the others do. And we found out something by watching several people. Watch this. And she goes and pulls a card.
He'll like
I'm pretty sure most people are like... But... let me pull up the deck of many. But... she pulls out the gym card. And a bunch of gems pop onto the table.
just gems?
Well, that's what the gem card does. It's 25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold each, or 50 gems. In this case, 25 pieces of really high-end jewelry just kind of fall onto the table.
Okay.
Now watch the second draw.
I don't
And she
know.
goes and pulls the second one. And where is that one? It is the key. And a very beautiful glaive appears in her hand. She puts it down. Every deck seems to start with those 2 cards.
Interesting. So you just generate a brand new glaive and gems on every new deck?
Every single deck we've confiscated or watched someone use have always had these 2 cards drawn first in this order.
And after that, there's no more order, there's just randomness again?
After that, yes, it's back to the usual chaos, it seems.
Very peculiar.
So that's, I think, how they're spreading them so well and so quickly is these first 2 draws are always very lucky, all things considered.
You think somebody might be producing them?
Undoubtedly, it's most decks of many aren't guaranteed to draw those 2 cards at first.
It's probably luring more than enough people in, just doesn't guaranteed victories effect then.
Probably selling it at even less than the cost that they'd get for all the jewelry or gems they get from the gem card.
Yeah, but it's only a matter of time before something disastrous happens in the
Oh,
city.
several have. We've got reports of several of them drawing the death card and things like that.
Eesh. Well, I'm guessing there's probably an influx of glaives in the magic shop then.
Various weapons. It's one that you prefer, it seems. In which she kind of gestures behind her, and you see an ogre walking by at that moment with multiple, very obviously magical glaives being carried away.
Ah,
We're not above using it for our own uses, naturally, but it is causing some havoc in the economy.
what is it? What is this glaive? Is it cursed or is it just strength?
Which she kind of looks at this one. She is, I believe she has Arcana. Yes, she does. She kind of, you see her and look at it. I believe this is a +2 glaive.
All right.
We've had some that had,
Glaives.
they seem to be random. We've had some that do extra elemental damage. We've had a Vorpal one. We've had a couple that were cursed.
Ew.
One that was sentient and now calls itself Gwendolyn.
Okay.
That one
Wait,
we're
do you have
keeping.
proficiency with that?
Well, it's still a glaive, but I don't think any of my men would wield a glaive that screams every time you swing it, going, "We're going to die, we're going to die, we're going to die."
That.
Huh?
Do I have proficiency with a glaive?
No, it's a martial weapon.
Like
Ah,
I do.
So, if you wish for one,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
we need
let you
a
look through it.
update, by the way, because of the.
Oh yeah, you guys leveled, didn't you?
I appreciate it. I think the gems would do us more good if anything, but I'm happy with my weapon.
Just an offer.
Nefer in that moment turns around and goes like, "Well, it seems like you, Aiden, will have this handled," and just walks out the door. Nefer's headed towards the really shady bar that was in town.
The really high class one or the mid one? Uh-oh.
The really bad one where I
Oh, okay.
information the first time.
Okay,
Yeah.
the really shit one. That's
Yeah.
weird. I might have to pop in Aiden because he's giving me trouble getting updated.
Oh, let me check the Beyond if something fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just recopy the link to the character in a second and try it again. Bark, 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 bark. Dicky and Bricky are trying to learn Null.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna deal with him right now.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm more teasing than anything.
Character
fine.
sheet.
The thing is, he's been doing this for the past 30 minutes, and I'm already tired.
I don't blame you then. Doggos.
Little borkers.
Let's see. Let's It might have hiccuped on your. Okay, yeah. For some, no, still read Okay, that's weird. Yeah, it's just your character, it seems.
That's odd.
And the link's correct because it pulls me straight to your character.
Yeah, I mean everything on D&D Beyond is fine.
We'll check it again in a little bit, just see if it's some sort of stupid hiccup or something.
Yeah, it's fine for now.
So it's just weird that it does that. Because everybody else was fine. Yeah, it's just some error with some item on your list, I guess. We'll check it out in a minute if you get into something, dangerous or not.
Like, right now, it's not.
Yeah, right now it's not super important, but
Yeah, the only thing I got was another spell.
So, okay. Yeah, it's like I'll double check it.
Oh, I never added my next 5th level spell because I was wondering about that.
Right, you never sent me like and which ones you might want, so I didn't want to convert the entire druidic spellbook for you.
Well, yeah. I think I sent Wrath of Nature.
Okay. Like if I might have
I might
forgot
have sent
about
it on
that.
accident.
Like it's probably been a while if you did, so
Yeah, on the 18th. So yeah, it's been at least like 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, it was like it might have been like right after the thing I was going to get it the next day and just kind of forgot.
Yeah, you're all good. That was just
Wrath of Nature, you said?
yeah.
Let me see if I can take a look at that real quick. Yes, copy of the spell. That's fantastic. Okay, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and change that real quick. Same thing, same thing, same sting, and I want to add the server. Save changes. All right. For that one, you can add in, it might take a minute because I just altered it, Wrath of Arcane Nature. It's the exact same spell, but sorcerers can use it.
Nice. Nice. Thank you.
So, like, you want that nature flair to it. I don't mind you get the occasional druid or ranger spell if you want.
Right.
Because it's not like you can scribe them into a book. So
Yeah.
so your tome's still unchanged. You can only do arcane for the ritual stuff. But
Mhm.
since
Yeah.
you know, I don't remember if there is a subclass of sorcerer now that lets you get, because they have the fucking divine soul sorcerer now, which is basically cleric.
The last I looked into it, the class that I currently am is like the most nature based, and it's
Yeah, the storm one. Yeah, it's definitely the closest. That's why I'm okay with it,
yeah.
because it gives you some of the
Plus,
some
I
things that
wish
are like
War
that.
was Eladrin. I would like assume.
Would.
Oh, yeah.
Would like Eladrin elves would be like, yeah, of
Yeah.
course they know nature's things.
Yeah, like I said, it makes sense with the character and everything like that. So it's like, just if you see some, let me double check them. I mean, they're not going to change levels or anything like that, but it's like no problem on that. So
Cool. Yeah.
okay, all right. So you now have a living baby dragon.
Do we have a lot to sell on this group?
Not much, but we
Not
do
a
have
whole
little-
lot. You only found like
Yeah.
2 minor treasure hoards, I think. And
I
one of
was
them
just
was
thinking that we
almost
want to sell
all
it now or
liquidity.
somewhere
So
else. But yeah, no need to do it yet.
Aiden is gonna like try just like a casual like persuasion on her. Is just like if they do have any spare supplies for the group. Like the last fight was very tough. He's gonna just try a persuasion on it.
do it an advantage because it is your wife.
Fair. Let's see. Yeah,
Fair
29 is
enough.
better.
Still good. So she, kind of just like, you just have to ask. I can't give you too much because we have to keep, things stocked. But
I understand.
did you have anything in mind in particular?
Well, I mean, for everyone probably has their own things in mind, but I would probably like a better cloak. Like he points to like his charisma cloak if possible. Or I heard there's even some like
Hmm?
item fusions.
Those, from what I understand, are over in Ebony Waters. I don't have a better cloak than yours at the moment.
That's fair.
I was more thinking you were asking like disposable items, potions, that sort of thing.
That would very much help too, but
I could use
survivability has been rough on us.
Just wait till I bust out the next few bosses.
Yeah, I'm away, so I don't know any of this.
It's like,
Yeah, I mean, Aiden will pocket anything for you.
yeah, I mean, she kind of talks to one of the ogres real quick and has him run back and get a few easily, usable, disposable items. Let me see what all she gets for you real fast.
Yep.
You have any tree tokens?
I
This is like-
doubt they
this is
do
like-
because those aren't super useful, but she'll check for you.
He's looking over his shoulders like, you have any fucking tree tokens, man?
just one minute. I promise I'll give it back
I
next
haven't seen a
Tuesday,
tree.
man. Okay, so she manages to get you she figures you want the more just a second. The better healing potions. They're not super stocked on the better ones. They're more emergency potions for the, get people up on their feet. She does. Yeah. She is able to spare one superior, one supreme, 3 superiors, and 8 greater healing potions.
Superior, 1 with 3 greater as well. There we go. That's right.
Yeah, 8 graders.
8?
8. So she also has a potion of maximum power.
That's only.
That's a really
right?
4th level or lower, yeah.
So it's for you or
take it, but yeah.
I mean, it's still something you could use in an emergency.
It's good for Nephiro too, but I think Sorcerer benefits
That reminds me
a
a little bit.
I'll probably claim the Supreme since I'm like the main tank.
She also has potion of speed.
Superior.
Yeah, you can absolutely have a superior. I just want the Supreme.
Yeah.
So I can like have like an oh fuck you button. Because I think that's even what I used in the last fight.
I think you did, yes.
If I can get some, then I can be at the close combat as well a bit more, because I will take hits more than Aiden does, but that's why I usually don't come in there, so...
Yeah. This...
The 1 superior potion, that's it.
2 fire resists. And 3 radiant. Okay.
Can I take the superior ones?
So in anything you guys don't take, she's going to put back into storage.
Yeah, I mean, if no one else like comes in with the greater ones, Aiden will just take the 8 and split them half with Nephiro.
If I just want one of either a greater or superior, I've just got basic.
You can probably have
right
one of each.
Okay.
I could like take the superior so I can actually help you, but if I don't get much,
greater.
then
most of the time I stay back. So.
Like both or one?
I would rather take both. So,
that's fine.
So I can actually be in the close combat with you instead of being away, because if I don't have any, then I'm not gonna come in there.
So you're wanting to see if she has a Quell's feather token for tree.
Yeah. I mean, alas.
If she has one, it's not like those things are things people... Usually having just a tree appear somewhere isn't super useful. So...
They're in the desert. You need trees.
Yeah, and they usually wilt pretty quickly. Against all odds, they have 1 tree token.
Hell yeah.
So she goes ahead and hands you the tree token.
Thank you. I mean, if you guys need it, but...
She kind of, what would we need a tree for?
I don't know. They're pretty.
We have gardens, we have palm trees, I have ogres.
Okay. I'll take it.
I have no idea what you're going to use it for, but she puts kind of a finger right in the dead center of your forehead, and you can feel the claw lightly pushing in. If you use it in town, I will have your hide.
not here.
It's like, as long as we understand ourselves, you can have it. Is there any other kind of minor things you might want to ask them for? She's willing to help as long as they have it and it's not like too insane.
Well, do you have any like potion bandoliers maybe?
Where did you get those? You got those from Ebony Waters as well, I believe. No, you got that from Silverfrost, I believe.
No, it was from Ebony Waters.
Was it? Okay, it's like it's been a little while since you got the bandoliers.
On the other group.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, I don't know if it's like common knowledge about those or not, I assume.
Probably not. I mean...
And I wouldn't ask,
probably. Yeah. I should have it bandolier boom. I still find it funny there's a friggin' bandolier boomerangs. Oh, I forgot about if you're hit by a crit, there's a 1 in 20 chance a potion breaks. Huh. So yeah, that is Ebony Waters, so that guy kind of keeps their design to himself, so... You might have seen one, but they're not widespread.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, you were with the other party when they were wearing them, so.
Yeah.
But no, they do not have any, but she seems intrigued and promises to look into it, because, I mean, those would be very handy for the guards to have.
I butchered the spelling, but does anybody want the diminution one?
No.
The Shrinky.
If no one takes the speed, I'll pocket the speed too, and I'm bringing one of the extra radians for
The
Nephiro.
speed would be really nice.
It affects you as haste, I believe, for an hour?
A minute.
A minute, sorry.
I would like to have the speed, but if you will need it, I can give it to you.
I mean, I
still.
can cast it. I would have just taken it as like a non.
Yeah, but
cast.
that one
I
you
didn't
can.
notice it at all, so I would
Ah.
really like it.
The bonus is it doesn't require concentration for it.
You were roboting what?
The good part is it doesn't require concentration for that haste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fight, 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 fight!
Because if I'm gonna be in the front, the haste will be really good for me as
Oh,
well.
yeah. That, and I can also see you just zip up a fucking, wall in a heartbeat and do a couple barrel rolls on your way up.
Yeah, I mean, sneak attack comes to range as well if there is someone.
Threatening their
Next to it,
square.
so,
yeah, and
yeah.
I think it's, 30-foot range for that?
It has to be 5 feet, like any. Like,
Oh, is
sneak
it?
attack
Okay.
comes to any finesse weapon, but
Mhm.
there has to be one of my allies.
Oh, no, I meant
5
like,
feet of the enemy.
Okay, so they changed it where there's not a range distance?
No,
Okay, that's
it
because...
just needs to be a finesse weapon.
Right,
so
I remember that,
Like
so...
crossbows don't.
Yeah,
work
crossbows
for
don't apply
example,
and
sometimes.
stuff like that. Okay. Because I just remember in 3.5 it was 30 feet range for
Yeah.
a ranged sneak attack, so just double
At least
checking.
it doesn't say it here like right
If
now.
it,
just
yeah,
says
if
that-
it doesn't, no problem. So, because it mentions ranged weapons, so they just took
Like
off the
here, I don't-
distance.
Yeah.
I would probably say if you're getting disadvantage on the attack roll, like on your bow, it probably is not going to give sneak attack damage, but that's the only thing I'll
Yeah,
roll on.
That, like in there it says if I have disadvantage, of course sneak attack doesn't
Yeah,
come. So,
so-
if I'm shooting like
Over 150 feet
120
long.
and over,
Well, let's see. Your Oni hair bow, 150 foot is where you have to be to start getting disadvantage. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to sneak attack wherever as long as somebody's threatening that thing's thing.
yeah. Plus, with my stealth, as a Doomstalker, the combo will be that I will surprise everything that can't see me.
Oh yeah.
So basically, I will get that first advantage on everything if I'm stealth at any
Oh
point.
god. Yeah, and we know how stealthy Millenn is, so most gods can't find him when he's wanting to hide.
I didn't go with the
I know.
Ranger upgrade.
If
so
you
I
did,
didn't
it's
get
like
that
the
fucking
gods.
40.
It's like the only difference is now gods can still find you. If you took that upgrade, the gods couldn't find you. Unless they were using like detect thoughts, and even then it's going to be kind of a food that way.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, any other sort of small things you guys can think of?
She said she doesn't have any weapons to give, right?
She does, but I mean, most of them are fairly normal plus weapons. The only ones they have an excess of are glaives at the moment.
Yeah.
So most of the other magical weapons that are a lot more useful have already been issued to guards and that sort of thing.
I
Which
guess he would ask if they just have like a couple medals of muscles, since those are mostly inexpensive.
let me see if she has any.
Since those are always useful if we have to make important checks.
Yeah.
I actually have to check if I can change my spells. I could change one.
Let's see.
Just in case if I can have haste.
No, they
myself.
don't have any on at the moment.
That's fine.
So,
He will very much thank her though for the help.
she of course gives you a little peck on the cheek, of course.
Well, I guess we'll have to see. Where
Okay.
are we going next then?
I'm
I
going
guess-
to do a little something with your character real quick, so do not panic when it turns
Nope.
black, okay?
try things.
Yeah, I'm going to basically make you a brand new actor real quick and try to see if that updates it. No, it's still okay. Well, that's not good. Now let's get you back up. Oh shit! No, stop. Can you see again?
I've been able to see the entire time.
That's very weird then.
Yeah.
The reference an act. This token references an actor which no
No longer
exists
exists in the world. I was hoping undo would fix that, but apparently it didn't.
Wait, I can learn speak with plants.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
That'd be terrifying for him.
I'm gonna eat you now.
No. You don't eat vegetables. That's the point. You hate vegetables, and then vegetables will start hating you because you.
Like last I checked, the only one that hates eating vegetables is Borb,
I mean,
because they're his people.
yeah.
Glenn does like
Why
things, but
is it
he
doing
of course
that?
prefers meat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh right, it's candy. It's
Yeah.
candy, right?
It's
Candy.
yeah.
Yeah, candy is what Lem does not like.
Candy is candy.
I don't
Borb
think I...
is But me was right. It was Borb the one that will not touch a salad ever.
Who had to be convinced that salads were at risk to actually take you on that last trip. Why is it not liking your character all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Neither of you had silence, right? Like Nephira or Borb.
I also
I know
don't
that
have it.
Paladin shouldn't have it
Uh.
unless it's a specific one. I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
I'm gonna
I'm not
refresh
sure either.
everything real quick. See if that helps any.
But if you guys have silence, I can take mine off, but I will keep it if you guys don't have it.
Yeah,
I do not.
if it doesn't
Okay.
work this time, we'll just have to avoid any real combats with you. Since it's being extra damn stupid now. Yeah, something's going weird with that thing, so... I can't even update a new actor with your stuff.
Yeah, I can't access my character.
Yeah, that's not good.
Wouldn't it be easier to reset, like, just refresh the whole program?
Well, I've already refreshed. That's the thing. I was trying to make him a brand new token. I was trying to undelete the other one, and it's just not pulling up his stuff.
Oh,
That's where the problem is. Maybe send me your link to your character.
Just
Spike?
straight up edit link or
Just pull them up on your D&D Beyond and just send me that code line. Because everybody else has additional bits to them, mostly. So maybe it's giving me a problem because it's not from your profile.
I'm guessing just the numbers in the link
Yeah.
should be this.
Oh, no, like just copy the URL, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
New sheet.
yeah. So that way I can make sure it's what it's the same as I've got then. Okay, I'm glad you have the music playing now, you silly game, but not what I want. I want to fix a paladin real quick. Yeah, because like Meebs and them have their user profile, so I don't know why it's different. Why is it doing that for just yours?
I'm not sure.
It's like I'm double checking everything I have here, and like they got the same stuff clicked. D&D Beyond is updater is updated because I got everybody else updated. except for Nephro, who's still showing level 9. Did you update level up?
I'm doing that right now.
Okay. It's like, wait a minute, Borb's level 10. This is super annoying.
Update me right now.
Just
Update
did.
me now.
So, okay. It's like, seriously, for some reason, it's just spikes. Why is it yours? Cannot
don't
read
know.
property of undefined. I think there might be a bum item in your inventory or something. Because I think last time this happened, it was some glitched item or something.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Scan. Da-da-da. Huh. The only thing I see that's not normal stuff is just that Hydra's necklace.
Yeah, that's from like the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Everything else is pretty normal. You don't have too many things attuned. I really don't know why it's not liking just yours.
I'm not
It's
sure.
really weird.
Very
Is there
weird.
any is there any custom item that you might have?
I didn't change any of your stuff, so... And I haven't
like-
edited any of the items that you have either.
Yeah.
Is there
I'm-
possible like duplicate
thinking.
character in D&D Beyond and see if it's like duplicating Aiden would work for some reason, but even if it has everything the same, it's gonna be weird.
Yeah. Like... Because it's the exact same link as I'm using from mine. Just double checking that. Da-da-da-da. God, my child's weird. It's like I've even got the tab closed. I mean, you're not sitting in the tab and you're not editing anything, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
I have the view window up, but I can close that real quick.
Try closing it real quick. I doubt that's the problem, but
It
Yeah,
is
I don't
gone.
think so.
no, I'll give it one more shot, but I really doubt that's the issue.
I would not think so.
Yeah, I don't know. For right now, use your character sheet on D&D Beyond, and I'll try to fix this later.
All right.
It's only your fucking character. That's the part that's so confusing.
Like either there is something that doesn't sit right with the 10th level paladin, and that would be really weird.
Very
or
weird.
there is like an item that is glitched.
So, but I don't think you changed anything in your inventory recently, have you?
Nope.
What did
I
you
can-
take as the next thing for you? For
I mean,
As
all I
paladin.
got was an aura.
This is going to sound really stupid, but do me a quick favor and level down one level.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that. too,
yeah,
but
if
I
if
considered
that is the
saving
case,
down.
then it's gonna be weird. But
Yeah, it's going to be weird, and we'll just have to use your thing until they fix whatever this is, but at least you'll have a character you can use on the screen. So,
Kit
And I
is
mean-
level 9.
Could
I mean,
be
he
one of
can
the
control
abilities
Bach now
evade.
if he needs to.
what'd you say, Spike?
It's level down.
Okay, I see it. Let me give it another
if
go.
that doesn't work, then it's an item.
Yeah, it
then
has
you
to be
have
an
just-
item, and we'll have to go through it later. Yeah, it's still not reading it.
Okay.
So something's gone weird with an item, most likely. I will see. The custom ones you have are Dragon Hammer Claw and Platinum Touch. Go to my homebrews. No, not the author. I want the fucking name.
It can be also like an
That's
armor
still
or
on there?
anything like that. But
Yeah, I'm just checking them one at a time. Touch. Okay, those two haven't been edited since almost a fucking year now.
yeah.
Let's see what else we got.
To be honest, it still can be those if there is like a because they are old, something is different in this like system. And
True.
they fuck
true.
up because of it, but
Ring of Tricky Tricks shouldn't be the problem because Borb has one.
Maybe it's the bracers.
It could be. And I'll check. Let's see. What were the bracers called again? Bracers of Endurance.
Yep.
Once again, an item that hasn't been altered for like forever.
yeah.
Bonus con score. What is my kid saying in there? It's like, those seem to be all correct.
Like I feel like it has to be something that's equipped because it shouldn't be a problem if it's not in use in any way. So
Yeah.
like some kind of like modifier plus might be there like fucking up.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna alter the bracers real quick and just give them a flat 20 con rather than a +2.
Bracers?
Yeah, the bracers add 2 to your con.
Oh, right. I forgot that. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make it where it has a constitution of 20 instead and see if that helps.
Yeah.
Save that. What else might... I'm gonna also double check the mark of the Oni.
Yeah, the cloak shouldn't be a problem because it has that flat thing.
Yeah. Oni. Mark of the Oni. Let's check it. Make sure something isn't causing the problem. It's got the large reduce. It's got set strength score, so that shouldn't be a problem either. Okay. Blessing of the Dragon. Double check that one. Okay, that just lets you cast Bless, so that one shouldn't cause a problem at all.
Yeah.
The crap was that?
Chip ASMR, I guess.
Okay. No, not Staff of the Magi. I wanted the Magic Eater. Thank you. Okay, that's the little spell thing, the anti-magic spell.
Mm-hmm.
So that one shouldn't be causing the trouble.
It doesn't give you any kind of error message, right?
It just says...
It just says that something can be read.
Right, it's just, to give you the exact words, let me pull it back up real quick. Cannot read properties of undefined.
Ah.
Nice when you have the undefined.
Yeah, it's literally error processing character. Type error. Cannot read properties of undefined. Reading changes. So it's like, what?
Thank you for being helpful.
Yeah, it's like, it changed and I don't like it anymore. Why don't you like it? I can't tell you.
And nothing has changed.
No, it's like, I don't think any of his equipment or anything has changed since last time, so I really don't know why it doesn't like his.
I mean, it clearly wasn't the level since we down leveled.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
probably like just an
don't
update in
know.
the system that is doing something, but
And only to his character. That's the part that's messing with me, because everybody else updated perfectly fine.
But you just have to basically remove like one by one like some of the items and add them back to see if it is, because you can't see it from the editing or anything like that. That's gonna be like pain.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be a
doubt
pain
we
in the
need
ass.
it right now.
Yeah, it's
because-
like, if we do just, re-level up, obviously, and just use the D&D Beyond thing till we figure out exactly what's going on.
Yeah, since if it was just an aura and basically hit points, it's not
Yeah.
too bad to see it from.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, if it was the aura causing the problem or something like that, we would have fixed it with the level down.
It's mostly a dumb aura that doesn't really come into play for us anyways. I mean,
Yeah.
it's nice, like anti-fear, but it's still not that.
Yeah, it's still...
I mean, and And the fear thing, we can just say it. It's
Yeah,
not something you have to pop out.
I mean,
like,
no, it's
my-
not
Yeah.
now.
And I'm not worried about the things that are like normal base
Yeah.
stuff. So I mean, I'm
Well,
only worried about the homebrews causing a problem. But fuck, I mean,
Like my point was basically like Spike can easily still play Aiden even in combat because the things he got from the level up aren't that big.
yeah, aren't
Like
huge.
the fear
So
thing, you can just say. The only thing that you just like kind of lack is the HP, and you can kind of.
I'm gonna
Well,
humor
I mean,
myself
I have
real
to
quick and just
roll
close
everything.
everything, reopen it up, and give it one last shot. If it doesn't work, we won't worry about it. I'll try to fix it during the week or something. So it should just take me a second to get everything back up. Sub Chaos. Game Master. Go back. Okay.
Plus, I have a feeling this won't be any kind of combat session, but we'll see because
It's like-
I mean we have to find stuff to do and
Yeah.
anyway, so
Like, but I never know with you guys, so
never none, and we don't know either.
yeah.
So.
We'll just
I mean,
it's
we can
I'm
do
gonna
some
blame
more.
this one on fucking D&D Beyond for the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if need be, I mean, you still have Freya as your token for the moment, so
Yeah.
worst comes to worst, you can just use her, but sorry about that. It's like, I'm gonna just blame it on that. Okay. Sorry about that sidetracking.
You can give him control of Bach.
Well, like I said, he has control
Or not
of Freya, so
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
he has a token in needs of, anything.
Yeah.
It's just he'll have to use the
Right.
excuse me. Ugh. All right. So, sorry. What were you guys asking?
I don't think.
I don't think we were asking anything else.
I think
Yeah.
Nephiro was the only one that left into that shady bar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. You were going to find the name of that place again.
I wonder if I
I'd
have
probably
it.
go sell stuff, if anything, I would guess.
Ah, the
Yeah.
Oasis, the very shitty bar
Like, we'll just go sell
stuff.
Mhm.
whatever we have.
Well, that means you'll get to meet the new magic store owner.
More new magic store owners. Oh no.
Yeah.
No one was taking the ring of evasion, right? Or the scimitar of wounding, I think.
I don't think so.
I think we only used or took the rod of the pack keeper and the iron bands, so the other ones were for selling.
What was the route of the Pact Keeper for?
That
That's
one.
Warlocks, isn't it?
That's a warlock
It is a
item.
warlock thing, yeah.
Oh, then I guess we weren't taking that.
Yeah,
one
that
either.
one's pretty much it's the rod of the war mage, but only for warlocks.
Yeah,
Right.
I was taking the iron bands of Belaro, and I think that's the only thing.
Yeah, because those are your favorite things in the world.
They're just useful, especially on a good aligned person.
Yeah. Like the ring of evasion would be really nice, but I would have
It's
to
attunement.
get something
Be a tune, yeah.
away from the.
Yeah, and I mean,
Blem definitely don't have money to actually like fuse things, so I don't need it. I have just silver on me.
so okay. We'll go ahead and do Nephros first then, and then we'll introduce the new persons. So, you go in there, and of course, you get kind of a mixture of looks this time, Nephro, because some people know, hey, this is the guy that throws around fucking money for information, and some people that don't know that you're that guy, so there's kind of a mixed response of this well-dressed jester coming into the building. And so the owner, Welshire, immediately recognizes you and kind of nods his head at you. Are you there for a particular reason, or?
Keep looking at the bar table and then ask him for a drink.
He passes you what you believe can be ale. And surprisingly, compared to the other patrons at the bar, there's no flies in yours, so you must be held in very high regard.
I literally look at him, lift my eyes up, look at him with a really serious face, and to ask him, like in a really low voice, trying not to make a big scene in the bar, and ask him, "What do you know about the chocolate?"
Let me see if he knows anything for you. Give me an insight check real quick.
It's like,
This is really random, but oh god, I looked at my languages. How does Mlem know so much?
Because of your chosen, attack things. That's where you picked up like half of them. So
Yeah.
you aren't able to read his expression because he seems to go through several at once, and he kind of gives you a look and goes, "Who?" And you feel a piece of paper get slipped into your hand.
grab it.
Well, he put it in your hand, so, but
Yeah. From my other hand, I slide 2 gold coins. My guess is gonna vanish in less than 2 seconds.
oh yeah, I mean, the moment the gold kind of sparkles a little bit, there's no more gold to be seen. And you didn't really see the halfling's hand past the intervening space.
My name never came through this bar, okay?
I have no idea who you are, sir.
Walks away with the paper.
So, do you open that once you leave the bar?
And in before it's just some grandma's like food recipe.
It
That would be mean.
would be, but I mean,
Okay. I walk out of the bar, and I keep going until I get to at least the cat back to the castle.
okay, so you wait till you're at the palace.
Yeah. Don't want to give anybody suspicious because they heard anything. And I'll open it there.
Okay, I'm going to send you what it says real quick.
The tension of the other silence.
Yeah.
It's always when there is typing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Oh, okay, so I guess I can't use the character's name, so give me a second. There you go. That's what it says on the note. So, let's go ahead and go to the Mended Wand. Or are you selling the gold and jewelry first?
No, we can go to the magic shop first.
It's like I'm good with either one, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
I would say sell the gold stuff first, so we have
Yeah.
money for the
It
magic
does
shop.
make sense.
So, bent ring.
so we don't need to have to go back and forth
Yeah.
as much.
So, bent ring first then. So, it's open. Thomas is still there looking like he hasn't slept a day in his life. And he kind of looks up at you and manages this very weak smile under the bags under his eyes. Hey, welcome back.
What's up with you?
I haven't been sleeping.
Are you alright?
Besides the not sleeping part, sure.
Why haven't you been sleeping?
He kind of
Yeah.
shrugs.
Catch up to the group a little bit later.
You would probably, if you leave the castle and try to meet up with them, you'd probably meet up with them at the Mended Wand at that point. So,
Okay.
I'll throw you in at that point. But he kind of, I don't know, bad dreams, just can't sleep, too much coffee. I don't know.
You better rest up properly.
He kind of gives you that sideways look that, people give, depressed people give the people like, just be happy. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
But we do have some things for you if you're interested.
I'm interested. What you got?
Well, he's gonna slap the like he was the gemstone guy as well, right?
Yeah.
Both. Okay, he's gonna just slap all the like gemstones on there, as well as the ruby eyes and the amulet.
Okay, just go ahead and paste them because I
I
don't know how
guess-
far up it is.
If he'll put the ring and the like the gold tooth that was once in like shit that like was cleaned off with like the spell all there also there.
Right. Yeah, just paste everything you're going to sell to him and
Oh, it's yeah.
he'll start haggling.
Is up here already. I'll just
Okay.
roll persuasion in the it's 17. Oh, I'll show it on screen too. 17 plus 15, 32.
32 is your persuasion roll?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm looking at weapons. Don't mind me here.
No, that's all good.
Just sell things.
That's a hell of a good roll. Well, he definitely seems impressed by your spiel for that stuff, so let me get out the calculator, see how much he offers you real quick. Let's see. So let's see, 11 of those gems. He offers, let's see, 605 gold for the smaller gems.
Okay.
Let's see, for the rubies that you have, he actually offers a little bit more. For those two, nope, wrong button. He offers you 250.
Okay.
For that amulet, he offers you 75. The ring he offers 30. And the gold tooth he offers 2 gold coins.
Sure. Sounds good.
Yep. So,
Transaction has been made.
he does kind of whisper into your ear as he's handing you the gold and goes, "What do you know about nightmares?"
What did he say?
He says, "What do you know about nightmares?"
What do I know about them? Well, I mean, there are a lot of bad dreams that can happen for multiple reasons. Certain bad mental states, as well as potentially even curses. Even though I'm not sure how severe your situation is.
Can you come and talk to me later then?
I can absolutely, yes.
He kind
I
of,
could make you sleep.
No,
With
no.
magic.
well, he's just whispering this, Borb, so give me a perception check to see if you hear him.
Oh yeah.
See if I.
Nope.
You just hear clinking of coins.
Yeah.
Blim, you hear this. Because apparently now your ears are as good as your eyes, so... What did you say, though?
Are you having bad nights?
He kind of looks at you with that sleep-deprived face and slowly nods.
I mean, I
Aw.
can definitely talk to you later.
Please,
When
please
were
do.
you thinking?
After I close tonight.
Would you like to come by the palace, or should I visit you?
When you say palace, there's a brief panic, and then when you say visit you, he visibly calms. No offense to you, sir, but I don't think I'd want to go into the palace.
All right, I'll come visit you then.
Thank you. And you feel a little bag get pushed into your hand.
I'll take it.
So he, kind of bids you all Good day.
See you later then.
Mm,
And he'll just like look inside the bag after they leave.
you see there is a small gray finger in there. And not like a humanoid finger that turned gray. This thing's shaped wrong.
Can I eat it?
Yeah, Sukuna.
Hmm? No, not that.
No, this is definitely not for eating. I mean, he won't pull it out. He'll just look inside.
Yeah, it's like too long to be a human's finger. Too spindly, and the joints are way too big.
It looks like a hot dog.
Very curious. I guess this will require some further investigation. You wouldn't happen to know what this is, Borb, do you?
Give me an Arcana
Uh,
check, Borb.
Yeah.
It's a hot dog.
God. You have no clue what the hell this is.
Right.
You kind of try to guess. Your best guess is it might be like a solid finger, but it doesn't have the claw.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just keep this on and ask like One and the Queen later.
Yeah.
And he'll just like pocket it in his bag of holding.
Okay.
But first, the magic shop.
Yep. Which, Nephro, you walk into them pretty much about the same time they get to the door.
Hello there.
So, hi. I
How
walk
was your
up to
excursion?
Aiden. I walk up to Aiden. No, very well. Honestly, very knowledgeable and entertaining. I literally get really close up to Aiden, and I whisper to you this.
Penis. Sorry, I still remember Spike last time with the, he's taking out his dick!
He's pulling his cock out.
There you go.
He's pulling his cock out.
There you go.
You?
Oh wait, let me find the money.
I think my Discord's cutting out.
Maybe?
I didn't hear what you say. Try that again?
Oh, I just said let me quickly compile the money.
Okay, yeah, my Discord's kind of fizzling a little bit.
All right. He'll like look at Nephiro and we should probably like tell the others as well, since that is very valuable.
I'm guessing you
It's
told him
an-
what's on the piece of paper, Nephro?
Information about it. Yes.
Okay,
You're-
just checking as the GM.
You're okay with
Well,
me relaying this to the others, right? Since this is pretty crucial.
yeah, what I told you, yes.
Okay, well, he's gonna mention to the other two that there is a man in a purple hat, and we should look out for him since he's allied to the Chocolatier.
Very interesting.
Yeah?
Seems like it's a call sign.
This
Noise
much
again?
gold for everyone. Aiden's going to hand you 4 greater healing potions and a radiant resistant potion, Nephiro.
Okay, 4 greater healing and a radiant resistance. Let me. A bad moment to lose my notebook. Okay, let me use this in the meantime.
Okay. Just let me know when you decide to enter the
Yep, I'm
very
trying to enter.
oddly refurbished Mended Wand.
I'm ready.
Don't
Yeah.
die,
What
Nephro.
was the potions?
Free potions.
Ah, thank you. You already wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, you guys notice that this thing seems a lot more colorful now. And instead of the old sign, which just had a picture of a wand on it, there's now a very large wand sign on it that looks like it's been taped together in the middle that has the words underneath it in bright neon.
All right.
So the door seems fairly normal, though, but it doesn't open when you pull it.
I guess he'll try to knock.
There is a knocker, and when you knock, you hear this kind of happy tune, for lack of a better word, for a few seconds, and the door opens.
All right. I guess this seems safe. Let's go in.
You see there is just everything superbly organized. We're talking wands sorted by type and size and color. There's disposable tools. There's armor set up brightly shined. Weapons of various shapes and sizes, and everything seems to be in a very precise spot from glancing. Like nothing's cockeyed or slightly shifted. It is all disturbingly uniform.
Oh no.
And from the back, you hear footsteps coming.
Well, he'll just make himself known by like yelling hello.
I know you're there! I know you're there! And you hear the footsteps come closer, and a door opens. And you don't see anyone at first, until the gnome walks around the counter.
Hello, tiny person.
And you stare down at this tiny little bald-headed gnome with gigantic Coke bottle glasses.
Shiny!
It's a pleasure to meet you. It's good to know that there's a replacement in town now.
Why is that one staring at me so hard? And he points at me. Or, sorry, Lem.
Why
He
not?
likes shinies.
He drools a bit.
Well, just make sure it doesn't ruin the carpet, please. Introductions, right. I'm Dingus Maximus. Long line of Maximuses.
All right.
Brother Bingus. Sister Singus. Mother of Horn. And my father... You know my cousin?
Yes. I think so.
And he kind of leads over to you and gestures for you
I
to
think I ate him.
bend down. When she kind of signs, nope, I don't need to ask you anything, Tabor. That explains what happened to him. Oh well, I'll let my mother know. I told him he shouldn't go exploring alone in the jungles.
They were really tasty.
I'll be sure to get that on its tombstone then. Best meal ever had, and he literally whips out a little notebook. Best meal ever had by... And he kind of looks at you, Lem.
Hello.
What's that thing's name? I don't think it gets subtle conversational hints, does it?
You can
Not so much.
probably just ask straight up.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm hungry. I win.
Made by Hungry, the Mlam. Got it. And he pockets it again. So, what can I help you guys with? And he points towards you, and except for food.
It's very nice to see the new store so well put and organized, but yeah, there's definitely a couple of things I guess we were thinking about. First of all, we were wondering if you'd be interested in buying a couple more items.
Depends on the items.
Mind if I just like put them on the like down here on the desk?
He looks at you like you threatened to kill him. He goes, hold on. Goes behind the counter, pulls out a very thick quilt, and pulls it over the counter. Now you can put it down. They're not too dirty, are they?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I'll tell you if they're too dirty when you pull it out then. And he kind of waits for you to continue.
Well, he's gonna pull out like all the three things.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are too filthy for him. So, because you didn't use any of them. So the Scimitar of Wounding, the Ring of Evasion, and the Rod of the Pack Keeper, right?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure those are the ones you pull out and there wasn't anything I didn't see.
Nope, that's it.
So, alright, let's see what level these things were again. Okay, so I'm gonna just repost them so I don't have to keep scrolling up to them. Okay. All right. The rod. Oh, are you guys there? There they are. What you
Should I
get?
do a persuasion as well?
Yeah, might as well.
It's a 20 this time.
Oh no, it's only a 20. Okay, he's starting with the scimitar then. That one he looks at very carefully over and kind of hums and haws and finally goes, "It's a good piece. It's a good piece. I can offer you 10 grand for it."
All right.
People very much like these things, and he goes into this spiel about how the fact that they're not, this and that, and guards really like them and that, and they're pretty high. It's still a scimitar, so I couldn't give you more. Most people don't like curved blades and blah, blah, blah. And we're talking like a... Borb, give me an Arcana. He loses you within a few seconds with his Arcana babble there. You're pretty
I was
sure...
about the guidance, but no.
They're like, the guy's not even going to help on this one. You're pretty sure he's being honest and is just the things he likes, but Jesus Christ, this guy talks a lot. So he then turns to the Ring of Evasion. And he goes, those are always good too. Pretty high demand. I'll offer you another 10 grand for that one.
All right. Sounds good.
And once again, launches into a spiel, which, if you'd like another check there, Born.
Guidance.
Extra D4, I believe, or is it a D8 now?
Yeah. D4.
D4. This one you follow along, and yeah, this guy is just basically a giant Arcana nerd. You're pretty sure from the way he's talking, he can probably at least do some simple enchantments himself. At the very least, he is super enthusiastic about it. Think of like those gun nuts that know everything about every single piece of a Remington or a Colt 1911, but hasn't actually built or touched one before.
Right.
So, and then the last thing he looks at is that Rod of the Pack Keeper, which he goes, this is kind of a niche item. And most people don't want to openly admit that they're borrowing powers. I can give you 1,000 for it, though.
I mean, honestly, I think that's fair enough.
That's good, that's good. This thing, once again, talking about how warlocks aren't real wizards, and, at least sorcerers have their own magic and they count, but fucking warlocks, his cousin was eaten by a warlock. One just stared at all the shiny...
Also, like, from the ear to out. Like,
You can hear the echo in Mlem's head as it passes through.
I had to try it.
Perfect time for a critical failure.
So that would be another 5,250.
Mm-hmm. But after the sales are concluded, he kind of looks at you. Are you looking for anything to buy, perhaps?
I am curious if you have something, yes.
He kind of...
point, like, once again to his cloak. Like, I'm still looking for, like, a better version, potentially, of this one.
May I see it?
Sure.
Okay, so he kind of touches your cloak a bunch, mumbles to himself a whole lot. Let me see. What is your current cloak again? Cloak of Greater Presence?
Yeah, it should be to 24.
Right, that's what I wanted to make sure, so... He actually looks at you and goes, actually, I do have one. It's
Oh,
fairly pricey, though.
understandable.
Let me go, and he goes to the back. You can hear him kind of ruffle around a little bit. And he comes back with this absolutely gorgeous cloak. Like, this thing looks like it's built in such a way that it would be comfortable in both hot and cold weather.
Oh. It looks fancy, to say the least.
Oh, it's not just the looks, trust me. And he gently lays it out, and it's like, Mlem, you love this thing because even the slightest bit of wind causes this mesmerizing, like, iridescent color ripple through the cloth.
Especially now that he's just completely out of it.
Oh yeah, completely
All
zones,
about it.
like you're just
like following
ooh. So it's very pretty. Oh crap! Sorry. Oh, ouch! That hurt. He goes, "This thing is better than your original cloak, and it has one extra feature to it. It
Oh.
can cast Charm Person once a day."
Oh, that's interesting. Like he'll like try like out of character. I'm gonna say this, but like he'll try to like ask a question that would like, pretty much lead up to like how much better it is, like how much
More or less, which Bo, give you another Arcana here.
Or if you do it. Yeah.
That is good enough. Basically, what it boils down to in game mechanic terms, it's going to give you 26 charisma.
Sick.
And the save for the charm is going to be a DC 17.
Okay.
So,
Well, how much do you sell this thing for?
that's when he gets a little bit bashful looking. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Oh, let me pull up my price points again. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? Where are my notes for this? Okay. Come on up. There it goes. For this particular piece, go ahead and give me another persuasion. Let's see if you can knock it down a little bit.
Right. Screen again. Do persuasion. That is a 34. That's a 19.
shit.
Jesus.
So close to a crit.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, that actually knocks a little bit off the price because he does seem to like you. So, at the very least, he's bored. The fact that someone can follow him along in his rants makes him kind of think of you guys as like almost fellow colleagues of such stuff. So,
Yes, absolutely.
Totally understanding everything he says.
oh yeah, I mean, well, he knows a couple of them, dude. He can tell by your look, Mlem, you're looking for anything. So, in this particular case, he is willing to sell this cloak for you for 55,000.
Okay. Like he is going to ask just for clarification if he has one without the charm person too, or is that the only?
And that's the only one he has.
And how much would he take for the trade-in of the old one?
Well, for that one, he would knock 20 grand off the price.
Okay, so then like
Oh,
55,000.
55,000 is how much he was asking.
55,000. I can. So I guess I will trade in the old one and buy the new one for like 35,000.
Okay. All right. So, yep, just go ahead and do the math, and you can pull up. What was the name of that damn thing again? I believe it's the Cloak of Greater Commanding Presence, but let me double check.
The inheritance money is coming in.
And Aiden gets more BD.
Yeah. Cloak of the Commanding Presence.
Cloak of commanding presence. I'm going with charisma since it helps all of us
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice buff.
because it gives us pluses saves.
By any chance, Shrek, can you rate me how much was the amount that we got for the trade each?
First, I don't know if you added that before, 1,215, and then 5,250. I'm just gonna put it in chat again. So
Please.
add both of those. In gold, not in platinum.
Oh, let's put it on that one. Here we go.
Yeah,
wish.
right.
Wait, greater? No, it wasn't greater presence. That's the one I have. What was it?
Commanding Presence.
Command. Okay, it's added, and I'll be a little charisma list for a minute.
All right. Is there anything else you guys are looking for?
Other tokens of trees.
I'm looking for a ring.
3
of
tokens for
friends.
you?
I don't know if there's anything else,
Like,
honestly.
I could look for. I don't think I have enough money, but like, what price would a like flame tongue or frostband be?
Let me check if he has one.
Yeah.
Honestly, not too expensive.
The only
Especially,
thing that I actually needed to be probably not tools doesn't work. They are long swords, right? I have to.
they
get a
are
uh,
long swords, yeah.
short
Well,
sword.
I
Yeah.
thought
they can be
both-
any type of sword.
Okay,
as
because
long as
I
they're
need
bladed.
a finesse weapon, so
So,
that's my biggest thing.
okay, so short swords or scimitars, really.
Sword shots, scimitars, rapiers, all of those.
Okay. Let me do Borb real quick. First of all, yes, he does have 3 tokens. He does kind of give you that look of like people asking for like a tic tac or something, and pulls out, on a very specific shelf, which seems to have several bags that are tied up with little labels on them. He pulls out a bag of 17 tree tokens,
Oh, how much do you want for it?
200 each.
200 each. Ugh. Like, can I get a discount if I buy like 5 at once?
I'll knock 10% off.
Okay, I'll do that.
Let me see if he has any of those flame tongues for you, or ice brands.
Or anything like that, basically. I just am looking for maybe another finesse weapon.
Not a problem. Let's see.
Seeing if I benefit more of them or keep my scimitar
Okay.
of speed kind of thing.
He does have a rapier flame tongue, a scimitar frost brand, and he also has one other thing of that sort, a scimitar of lingering death.
That one I haven't heard of. I have to check it.
Well, this particular
What does it
one,
do?
it does 2d6 necrotic, in addition to the normal.
That's not. That's pretty fun too. How much are those? Like, in general,
Well,
any of them?
yeah, I'm just going to go down the line. The cheapest is going to be your flame brands. Those ones are going to cost you 5,000
Okay.
because they don't have any pluses or anything like that. They're very simple. The frost brands, because they give you that fire resistance, go for a lot more. Those ones are going to be 8 grand.
Okay.
And the necrotic, because it's a very rare particular thing, and it has a +1 to attack, he wants 10 grand for.
10 grand. Okay.
Does he sell potions?
Yes, he does.
Does he have any
I'm looking
potions
for-
of plant growth?
Whoa. One at a time there, sorry.
Potions of plant growth?
I can check.
Oh, actually, I think it might be a homebrew thing.
A what?
I think it might be a homebrew thing. I'm trying to look for like
That's okay.
nature-based items, but they don't exist.
I
I'm looking
wouldn't
for a ring of
Buy
Spell
anything
Story.
yet.
That's so cool.
I'll
So,
just throw like a couple things that I'm interested in if it has it.
yeah, just double check if that's a homebrew item or not so I can look it up.
It is.
It is?
I don't think it. Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I have it in my stuff. I might have already, knowing all the stuff you guys like, so. You said it was a potion of what?
Plant growth.
Let's see. Okay, let me go ahead and look up what they do real quick. And see if it's something I should add in. Okay, so it basically casts the plant growth spell when you pour it.
Yeah.
Nothing big.
Think big till you find like a
I guess it
niche
would-
thing.
Be the same exact thing as the scroll, really.
Yeah, it's not a big. Like I mean, that should.
Well, it has one thing
Yeah.
over the scroll is if you dump the whole thing, it counts as the 8-hour casting time.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's got 3 charges for the regular casting time.
Right.
Let me see if he has one for you.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see if I can just add it in there. Amulet, charm, boot, potion. Let me make sure this is the right one. No, I want to see it. I don't want to open the bloody thing. Yeah, okay. I'll just have to make one real quick because none of them work quite like that, so.
Mhm.
The ones that are already made are like, one of them fucking causes you to die by tree, basically. So let me, second item. This is going to be a rare. Potion. Boop. Okay. He does have it, but keeping in mind that this is a desert, it's probably going to be a little more expensive than you might want. He's wanting 1,000 for it.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, that sort of thing
Yeah.
in the desert, that can be life or death.
Right. I'm okay for now.
Okay. So what were you needing?
I threw it in.
No,
Oh.
Nephiro was asking for spells turning or spell storing ring.
a spell storing ring?
I think so.
Okay, let me...
Yeah, spell storing ring.
I doubt he has one of those, and if he does, believe me, that's gonna... Ooh.
I have the money.
Let's see if he's got it real quick. He does actually have one.
Wow.
Believe it or not, he actually has one.
How much?
I'll try to
That's the
help him
question.
with a persuasion too.
Well, even... Yeah, go ahead and give me a persuasion then.
Let's see. That is a 26. Fine.
Nice. Better than mine.
Okay. He's willing to knock just a touch off of it, and is willing to sell it for 30 grand.
I'd like to help. I don't have money after my transaction.
30,000 gold coins?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that much.
Yeah, like I'm also like thinking the flame tongue rapier could be really good, but at the same time it's like,
Fire version seems affordable at least, but
Yeah.
the flame tongue was really
nicer.
nice, but I literally have 6,000 gold on me, so it's like either that or something else in the future. So I will probably keep my scimitar of speed for now.
Nephiro, what would you get rid of on your attunement, though? The Ring of Shooting Stars is a good chunk of change. I
Yeah, it's
think.
like, if you do buy it, it is an
Sell some.
attunable sort of thing, so you would have to free up a slot.
Plus,
Yeah.
I would really love to add like a element into my.
Oh, did I
Scimitar
have a
of speed.
fucking potion of speed already?
I think you got it from somewhere.
Oh yeah, I have one already. I just see that now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna highball a question on him. Does he have a bowl of commanding water elemental?
Ooh, those are expensive though.
Yeah, they're
He does. He does have a brazier
More
or
expensive.
bowl of water elementals, but Well, I mean, it's cheaper than the ring at least. That one he's wanting 15 grand for. So,
I'm up
Helm
there.
of... Did,
What happens if I trade him my ring of shooting star for it?
let me check.
I don't think that one requires attunement.
Shooting Stars does, if I remember right.
No, the
Oh, the
bowl of water.
bowl.
Bowl does not, no. Bowl does not. So, oh, and if you
Check if
decided
I
to
have
buy it
anything.
there, Borb, it is just the potion of plant growth. So,
Okay.
Real quick for Spike, did you mean this
Yes.
Helm of Comprehend Languages?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was checking because it's like I don't remember a Helm of Understanding.
Yeah. I thought it was called understanding. Well, it's glad that we understood each other.
I don't want to get rid of my Mimi sword, but it's not finished. No, I will still.
He's willing to give you Shooting Stars. He's willing to give you 10,000 for that one.
Okay. And then I'll just hand him 5,000 for the rest.
All right, you got a brazier then, or a bowl, sorry.
Yeah, let's go.
He does have a couple of the helms of comprehend languages, and they're fairly affordable. They're only going for 1,000.
Oh, I'm dumb. I already. Why do I have the helm? Oh,
I don't know.
I guess I
Well-
did. I forgot about that.
Well, this is happening. Y'all are gonna see the most weirdest thing. Y'all gonna see Pippin just dislodge his mouth and just devour this whole cauldron. And then burp.
I can do that too.
Venus kind of looks at you and goes, "Please don't do that again. That's kind of disgusting."
I remember getting the wind fan at some point, but I don't actually remember the helm at all. And
Mhm.
I guess I had to. Fuck. I'm probably suffering memory loss or something. I guess.
I feel like
Scratch
we
was
had
too
that
now?
in this campaign much earlier than
Yeah,
in the
like,
older
because
one.
I think I bought those really quickly because I knew them from the the first campaign.
Yeah.
Scratch, I'll only look for the Medal of Muscle then. Yes.
Okay, so just the medal, not the goggles.
No, I guess I have them.
Okay. It's like he does have 10 of the medals of muscles, and they're 100 each.
Okay, they were used up when you.
Yeah, because they are consumed once you
Goggles
pop it.
of Night? Those you got from Ryoko. I remember you switched things up from Ryoko because you had doubles and you gave to Aiden the same things.
Okay.
Got something from Ryoko.
I must have bought the helm with the inheritance like earlier.
I think
on
you
then.
did.
Very likely.
Yeah. I'll buy like 2 of the medals then.
Okay. Once again, obvious little thing, very nicely sorted. They're all evenly spaced, and he gives you a couple of them once you pay up.
I will compliment him on his like order.
Sorry, you were kind of cutting out on my end. Say what?
I'll compliment him on how orderly like he is.
Well, she does. Thank you. What's that old saying? Tidy house, tidy mind.
Yeah.
But she kind of looks at you, Mlem, who are still kind of doing your thing, and hands you a little piece of jerky very warily.
Let me see if just so I won't eat his bare hand. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I will just take a bite.
So, hand and all.
Hand and all.
Do you do bite damage? I forget.
I don't have a bite because I have the
Okay.
tongue. But I
When
would
He
I
does-
wouldn't do like unarmed just because
Fair enough.
it's the bite.
Hmm.
When I see that, I'm gonna Misty step in front.
Fair enough. Yeah, you recognize that look on Mlem of a...
Yeah, just 2 points.
I'll take that.
Yeah, he just kind of slaps you in the stomach, and Mlem doesn't know where his jerky went.
Sorry about that. He gets excited when there's food. I can get
Yeah,
that.
which- Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Misty Step does that.
So yeah, the gnome's just staring at the back of you, Borb, with this horrified look. And he hands you the jerky. You try it.
Yeah, I will hear. Here you go, Lem. Say thank you to the nice gnome man.
Thank you. I lost the snack.
You're
There
welcome.
it is.
Staff of
No,
flowers.
they're so small.
Yeah, I'll ask if he has one. Yeah, no,
He doesn't have the
understandable from
concept.
Lems. Yeah. Borb's just thinking, oh, this guy seems nice and likes this.
That one he actually does have, and it's pretty cheap. Honestly, it's 500 for one of those.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Just
Okay.
gonna let you sprout some flowers. I don't know.
Yeah.
500.
It just lets him sprout a flower at a time, so it's not in huge
Yeah.
demand.
Yeah.
Flowers.
I'll ask if he has a scroll of legend lore.
Ooh, that one's a little bit rarer.
Yeah.
And
Chocolatier,
costly
though.
because it's so high
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, it's a pretty high level spell too. What is it? 5th?
Fifth or
Yep.
sixth?
It's 5th
It's
level.
5th.
Okay.
Fifth level, okay. I never remember which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like the scroll alone is really expensive.
He has one, and he's willing to part with it for 3,000.
That's not bad. For a fifth level, it's not bad.
It's not. No. I want to offer him the ticket to the free night at the Flash Palace, but it's here. I mean, Borb does want to know about the chocolatier. He'll buy it.
Fair enough. He passes it over to you.
Yep.
He even throws in a spell case or a scroll case for free for it.
How
thank you.
fancy.
Yes, I'm just curious since I mean this should be simple to ask for just a wand of magic detection. Like anyone can use that, right?
Yeah.
I can detect magic at any time, though.
Yeah, but it's good if we can
It's nice to have
separate
it on
it
your own.
for anything.
I mean, I
It's
can.
more like trap wise, like if a tank goes into a trap room,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, there
Mm.
it goes. He can see it, but he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
It's shiny. Is it supposed to be shiny? Mlem, I mean, don't give it to Mlem.
Missile attraction.
Real quick. So you are looking for a wand of detect magic, right?
Me, yes.
Okay. He actually has several of those ones, and he's willing to charge them for 1,500 each.
Okay. Does he have a swing? Do you think does he have a ring of swimming?
Real quick, I'm checking Nephros things real fast.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just
You said the shield of arrow catching?
Missile attraction.
Oh, missile attraction.
That's a tank kind of thing.
Yeah.
and I don't want to be missile striked either.
Well, that's not the cursed one.
Hmm?
I was talking to Spike. The missile attraction, I don't believe, is the cursed one. So, he does for 5,000.
5,000?
Yes, 5,000. And you said a ring of swimming.
Yes.
I'm gonna pay for that.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
The ring of swimming. He does have one for 3,000.
Okay. Does he have like multiple or just one?
Let me see how many he has on hand. I believe he just has the one though.
Okay.
No, he actually has two.
Okay, because I'm just checking like how good it would be to come back for those and how like, the chances of it still being there. He'll like hold off on both of those for now, but he'll remember that he has them.
For now.
Yeah, I took a note of the rapiers as well.
Oh god, I forgot. A 3-second ADHD brain.
What did you forget?
It's the curse. That's why I note things down instantly the moment I think about it. I have 10 fucking browser tabs up with the page.
Yeah.
He forgot an item, I think, that he was going to look.
Yeah, no, just move on. I'll think of it eventually or just permanently be sad. Either or.
Aw.
Oh, I'll ask if he has any figurines of power.
Let me look.
As well as anchor feathers, bones.
More of the quills.
Yeah.
The only figurine he has is the Traval goat.
Let me look at what that is real quick.
That's a baby goat.
Where we go?
The ivory goats, you said?
The one of Traval. It's the attack goat.
I'm not seeing it.
Let me give you it real quick.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Just don't know what
It's
that is.
this is the. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have the full set. Basically, he only has the one from the set of 3.
Okay. How much would that be?
He's selling that for 500.
It's not bad.
I'll take it. I mean, that's a good thing for travel.
Well, it's not the riding goat; it's the fighting goat.
Does he only
You
have one of
can't
those?
ride it.
There's a separate one for the riding. It's literally called the travel goat.
Oh.
Does he have only one of those?
Mm-hmm. He only has the one.
Oh. Yeah, so I can only add the ivory goats, which is all of them.
Oh, it only oh well.
Yeah.
Um,
I
do
can just note
number
it down.
pieces?
Yeah, just note it down that it only has the Travel one.
Okay.
Bags of tricks?
Oh God. More bags of tricks.
I got one.
You got one already?
Yeah.
I want one.
Actually, he does not have any bags of tricks.
Oh, heresy.
It doesn't
Died.
say. Oh, so it's just a giant goat that will fight for you.
Yeah, it's just a summoned goat that fights for you for 3 hours, and then you can't summon it for a month.
Yeah. I'm okay on that, actually.
Okay.
You're not gonna buy it?
Yeah, if you want it, you can. With the
Like,
bag of tricks I've already
The
got.
only reason I'm conflicted about it is the 30 fucking days.
Not me that made it, so.
Well, you know what? Does he have a bronze horn of Valhalla? Like the worst
Oh
one?
God.
No, he has no horns of Valhalla.
I was like, no,
Okay.
never anymore.
I'll ask, I'll get, close to him and, try to whisper, if he has any deck of many things.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "Why would I carry those?
I'm
Oh,
just making
look,
sure.
but
Yeah, no, we're trying to kind of figure out who's supplying them, if you have any information on that, because there's been an influx recently.
well, that sounds dangerous."
Very much so.
So he goes, "Give me a minute and I'll check." And
Well, I don't actually want any.
Oh.
at my house. I was
Okay.
just wondering if you were selling
no,
them.
I mean, no, those things, no, those are terrifying.
I can
Yeah.
eat them.
So,
Very much.
which that gets a look of kind of a. I would actually like to see that.
Not only that, but they're also highly illegal, and we want to make sure that there's no more circulating than there has to be.
I would certainly not knowingly have any in my stock.
Can we just do like a side just to see if he's fucking around?
Yeah, go for it.
That is
Minus
a
one.
20 for me.
I was gonna say, Barb's like, he has a face. I think.
I got I got an 18 plus 2.
He seems to be honest in this one. It doesn't seem like he would be willing, but the way that you're talking is making him nervous that maybe somebody snuck one into his shop.
Yeah.
It's like, you guys can come and look with me if you'd like. It's
I believe you.
I'm all worried now that maybe somebody dropped one in here and you're some sort of narc force.
No, please, by all means, you can stay calm. We're just curious.
FBI,
Which you see him start casting a spell. Borb, if you'd like to Arcana for me.
Yeah, sure.
I keep trying to click on aid, but it doesn't work.
You're pretty sure that he's casting Locate Object.
Ah,
And you see him finish the spell and go, oh dear. And walk to the back
oh,
and
guess it's a
just
good
kind of
guess.
stop in the door and goes, this isn't mine.
Don't worry, he'll Aiden will go over. Can I take it to just confiscate it?
Just don't open it.
No, God, no.
I should probably call the proper authorities. I don't know if you're the proper authorities.
Don't worry, this will go straight back to the Queen.
How do I know that? I don't know you. I've just been in town for 2 weeks.
He's
you know what?
showing the
He's a
mark of the
virgin.
Yoni. Yeah.
I'm kind of the husband, I suppose.
She's a princess.
He looks at you and, against all odds, you hear the line, I thought you'd be taller.
That's very odd to hear that one. I'll grow if you want me
That's
to.
coming from a gnome.
Something about knee level with you.
Once he'll step back into the main bit of the shop and find some space, he'll just grow with the mark of the Oni. Is that tall?
You kind of made a mess of my shop, but
Well, he'll go into a space where it doesn't.
there's not enough space to enlarge without knocking something over.
Well, then he won't do it. But he'll say he can do it.
I'd just be more comfortable if we had the guards come and verify.
That's
That's
fine.
all.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, he'll just peek out of the door and if you see it, you'll see any guards. He'll just yell
Which
them over real quick.
You actually see him go behind the desk. You hear something go click, and outside you hear. And outside the window, you can see this bright flash of blue-white light. Emergency system.
Okay.
And within a minute, you see a couple guards just running up, completely out of breath, to the store. Come in. What happened? What is it?
Don't worry, calm down. How are you guys doing? Well, I guess could you verify my identity to this nice shopkeep?
This is Aiden Pentagon. He's Prince Consort to the Queen. Okay, sorry about that, but he found something that wasn't supposed to be in my shop, and I don't want it anywhere near my shop.
Yeah, we're just making sure.
Which he's telling these guys still behind the counter on a stool, so all you kind of see is from just above his nose up, staring over this counter, talking to them.
He'll hold out this hand, just would you pass it over and I'll just bring it back?
I don't want it back.
No, I'll bring it back to the palace.
Oh, he kind of hands it over to one of the guards who, goes, okay, and passes it to you.
I'll just put it in my bag of holding.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, I do believe you, so don't worry. But yeah, it's odd, and we'll just have to all keep an eye open. If you do learn more, please report anything.
If I find another one, I'm turning in right away.
Yes.
And if you excuse me, I need to refresh my wards in my storage room, because apparently something was broke.
Good luck. We'll be heading out.
Borb,
Unless someone still needs anything.
I want to sell the Gust fan if I can.
oh, the band.
Yeah.
He's not willing to buy that for a whole lot. 50 gold.
I'll keep it with me then.
Okay.
Not for this session, but just for future. Board would pay a lot of money for a modified version of the Staff of the Woodlands. The only problem with it is that it requires attunement by a druid.
Well, you might want to.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you might want to go and talk to a certain cat over in Ebony
Yeah.
Waters for that.
Oh, yeah. True.
Nug and Mlem spin.
Do I need? Does he have 250 gold pieces worth of incense?
Yeah, it's if you're wanting any sort of spell component
Yeah.
sort of things, he has it on hand. Unless it's
Okay.
something really bizarre that you need.
With the legend lore,
Well, you don't need it because of the scroll. Yeah, the scroll, if you have the scroll, you don't need any of that. That's if you cast it as a normal spell.
Okay.
So, are you interested in his wards, Borb?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, he's okay with you trying to help. If you'd like, give me an Arcana check when he leads you back there.
Help me.
Poke me! Oh, God. Yeah, you have no earthly idea how these wards work at all.
Yeah.
He's kind of talking about it. You do overhear him after he looks at them for a while, saying that they haven't been disturbed and they haven't been breached as far as he knows. They seem to all be in order.
I'll
That does make it a
ritual
little
identify
more-
if I have the time to try to.
You do.
Yeah.
He does not, Nephro.
You have to meet up with Spluma.
Okay.
Quick, run to the Ebony Waters.
So what are you trying to identify exactly?
Just the words, like the general magic that he's casting.
Okay. The identify spell... Your tongue feels tingly when you lick it, Lem.
Oh, spicy.
From what you identify on the wards, they're non-violent. They're designed to stop teleportation, scries, pretty much any magical means of entering the room.
Okay.
By basically making this entire room more or less invisible or inaccessible by most normal magics.
Right.
So they're also designed to, if someone goes in there without the owner's permission, to trigger an alarm spell at a certain location.
Makes sense.
I'll offer the gnome good berries.
He can't. Okay.
Give me snack. You gave me snack. I give you snack.
He chokes down one, and it's like, "Thank you."
Take more.
No, I'm good, thank you. I don't eat much.
Take more.
He kind of reluctantly takes them. I'm not sick. I'm just small.
You should eat more.
Okay, I'll eat
Get
them.
bigger.
I'll eat them later then.
You get bigger.
Okay.
He leaves.
And Borb, he's kind of giving the, please don't let him eat me. So, anything else you guys are going to strap for there?
Honestly, no.
No.
I'll just thank him very much, and that it was we were glad to make the pleasure of meeting him.
He thanks you and bids most of you to come back again soon.
We will, as long as you will also buy our wares that we find. We do
Mm.
get
Be
around
sure
a
to
lot.
come by. You have snacks.
I'll be sure to set some up next time.
Denver, before leaving the door, asks him, by any chance would you have a dagger of venom?
Shinky shanks.
I do not. Sorry.
No problem. Just walks away.
I want one.
Thank you.
Does he have any of those quills that makes scribing easier?
Oh, those ones. What was the name of those damn things?
I
I
forget.
don't remember the name either.
Baby's first quill.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's actually called Baby's First Quill is one of them.
Yeah.
I think there's another one, but I'm not sure.
Oh, not that one. Come on, damn it. Put there. It spells quill all of a sudden.
Did you buy Legend Lore for the book? Because it's not the ritual. I'm just
No,
making sure that
It is baby's
Yeah.
first quill, is what it's called.
I just
Yeah.
made sure because I like last time we were like, is Legend Lore?
He does have one, which he kind of walks over to the new apprentices station,
Mhm.
where there's practice spell books and things like that. And he goes, it's 100 gold for it.
Oh, I'll take that. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not used to actually learning them. Kind of just come to me.
It gets a little bit of a disapproving look, but he's like, I understand. At least you're not a warlock.
I'm trying.
But yeah, I mean that thing's not overly powerful. It lets you reroll one scribe attempt a day.
Yeah.
Mind you, this one's a bright hot pink, so
How cute.
he was out of the one that said oh, sorry. That said Fireball is cool, so he had to sell you the other one.
I need that to Rax.
Well, just let Rax know there's designer quills over in Gold Hills.
You can update me.
Yeah, that's all I would want. So we can
Yeah, I already have everything set.
Same.
Okay, so that's everybody shopping done?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yup.
So now I've got to wonder, Borb, what are you trying to cast that legend lore on?
The chocolatier.
You have to, I believe you have to touch the thing, don't you?
No,
Do
you
I?
have to just say it.
Oh, is
Have
it?
to know the
Okay.
name. At least I
Gotcha.
think so. Like, you get better information
look it
if
up.
you have an
Yeah.
item,
hmm
but otherwise you have to know a name,
pull
and
up
it
the-
gives you stuff.
Let me pull
What
up the
did we
spell.
bring back? Did we bring anything back?
We brought the smeltery thing with us.
But like,
Oh.
for example, if the chocolatier isn't their like real name, that it probably isn't, it might not tell everything that
Right.
what the actual real name would.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, it does say person, object, place, or thing, so it's just going to affect what you get depending on how you cast it. That's the important part.
Right.
So, because literally it says you could just get old tales and they could be completely wrong. It's just what people know about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think hard before using it because that is a fairly pricey scroll.
Right.
Of course, you do still have a little chocolate golem in your backpack, which you have not resolved yet.
Yeah.
Still have the
Yeah,
cauldron
I would like
that was owned by him.
cast it with the cauldron and the little Scorden.
Scorden, you can
Well,
pick one of them, unless you're going to melt Scorden in the cauldron, which I don't think he would really like that.
Yeah.
So you are going to use it on that cauldron.
I don't
Before
know.
before
would
you
be
do
the
it, before
smartest.
you do it,
You can of
Guys.
course also wait for it.
Nefido,
Yeah.
Nefido suggests this, guys. He's no longer in the factory, so one thing we can actually try to do would be, could we try asking that Demilich about it?
The mummy?
Bob?
I don't think you guys know Bob.
Yes, I do. I freed him literally.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we have
That's right.
to-
You reactivated
we
him.
know them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was originally a mummy's like lair, so I don't
Yeah.
know if asking about that would be the best.
It's like, but would you even know how to get in contact with Bob?
Yeah, no.
Nope. He still owes me a saddle too.
But we do know people in Ebony Waters who can contact him. Basically. If we really want to
well,
contact Bob.
We've never seen Bob with those people. We just knew that
We
the main
did.
troop
It
needed
was
them.
with
Bob
we
mentioned
traveled
them.
into the tribe with them, and that was one week because Rax was there seeing Bob. Because I
Mhm.
still have
Where
also
are
gifts.
we?
Yeah,
right
like
now.
just the main group, but I thought you were talking about like fanfare and stuff.
I think
no,
you
I was
mentioned them,
talking
but
about-
right now.
yeah.
Like I talked about the main group.
Yeah, we
and
know about the main group. Knowing
basically, my point was that we know this group knows that in Ebony Waters there are people who know the main group, and the main group knows Bob. So there is in Ebony Waters there is a place where we can get in contact with Bob because the main group. That was what I was like meaning.
Right.
well, I mean, what are you guys planning?
Well, the
Well-
thing is that I wanted to hold off Borb on that because I revealed to him that the chocolatier is not his actual name. So with the information that we're gonna get, it will be very weird. Like like I revealed to him that there's rumors about him being a demi-lich, god, pretty much very different things. So we might get pretty much the same answers towards the information I've already gained.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna use it right away. I'll hold off until we might have some more concrete stuff.
Like, trust me, I want a piece of him as much as y'all do.
Oh my.
But oh, I will make that man squeal.
Oh my.
Why do we hate him so much?
He made candy. Candy isn't that.
Because he wants to destroy all the food in the world, Lem. He wants to give it life so you can't eat it anymore.
He makes chocolate, not meat.
We have to stop him.
Well,
I literally put this image in Lem's mind. That meat golem that we fought in there was his doing.
But I liked it.
Yes, but he's gonna make food fight now.
That's the best thing.
You forgot Len was the most happiest he's ever been when he got to murder his own purple worm.
No, I keep forgetting Lem gets boosted by monstrous things, so just a monster coming up in his face is like, yay!
Food! Dinner came to me!
It's nice when it wriggles.
It's nice when it But I would say right now we're on a cold stump, so Ebony Waters would be a good idea. Honestly, we've been hearing a lot of stuff from there. We can get more information from different sources.
meeting up with Bob wouldn't be the worst, but I would like having something more direct to go on to begin with, but
Assuming Bob
Can't
even
really
knows this
find-
guy, so.
yeah,
I mean, we also still have that orb.
yeah.
Wait,
That's a Tiamat to worry about?
No,
Yeah, the souls. The 4 other souls that are floating around somewhere.
Yeah.
The
the orb
orbs
disappeared?
disappeared. Yeah,
Yeah,
they went
they
into
just-
mud.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, I mean, I guess I could use my status to ask a few other kingdoms if they have heard anything.
Just be careful how you ask questions, Aiden. We don't know who's allied to this person.
No, I mean, a very undecisive, just broad question of, do you know the chocolatier? I don't think that would cause too
I-
much uproar, but
I see Nepro going around to each ruler at this point. I'm just, are you the chocolatier? Are you the chocolatier?
I got warned to be careful to
Hey, I
use
mean,
that name, Aiden.
if we just spend enough long rests and I cast enough zones of truth, eventually we'll know.
You would exhaust your magic. Honestly, our best choices would be if we literally just
I'm
find
not.
a man with a
That
purple
plan
hat.
wasn't serious.
Nefera took it serious.
But first of all, I'm gonna return to the castle for the deck.
But we can like the best idea we can do is try to find a man with a purple hat. That's our best clue we got so far.
Alright.
Purple hat?
Let's bring back this deck first, and then we'll look for that.
Which you're pretty sure this is one of the decks that are circulating around because it has the same logo on the box.
Right. Once we'll reach the palace. I don't know if everything goes flawlessly on the way or if there's some kind of catastrophe.
Knowing you guys, but
He'll just go straight to the queen and basically say, "Well, we found another one."
the closest
Or
thing to a
you know, guys-
catastrophe you see on the way is a couple jugglers juggling torches that are on fire. One of them drops and sets himself on fire.
Oh boy, I guess if we're on the way, I'll probably try and help him.
Now, he puts himself out pretty quickly. He's not hurt.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know what Borb's doing now.
Snuff out, snuff out.
Oh, okay.
But oh,
I was.
otherwise-
Go ahead, you first.
I was gonna say, otherwise I would just go straight to the palace to quickly hand over the deck.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask Borb if he has like premonition or guidance to see if, by any chance, we can track the source of where the deck came from.
Mlem disappeared, you guys noticed. Mlem disappeared while you guys were walking back to the castle.
Oh boy. Is anybody gonna try to go for him?
Well, nobody probably sees him.
I don't know where he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said try to find him.
I mean, I can do a roll, but I think so.
Wrong one. I was supposed to roll this one. There we go.
Ah, gotcha.
What did you take?
Nothing from you. Don't
Nothing
worry.
from the party, so...
Then I'll
So-
run to the palace.
Okay. You guys kind of look around, but you don't see any food disappearing, and you don't see any people being harassed by invisible lizards, so... You figure he went somewhere else.
Or I will, of course, like run off to where the group is, but I assume they were
Yeah.
walking away a bit. So
They were, but
Let's go
okay, you're
straight
just
to the
getting up to
palace.
them, so... Yeah, you
Yeah.
catch up with them, no problem.
never know. No. And I give him a purple hat.
There's a very nice velvet top hat that's deep purple that Mlem just handed over to you.
I found the person with the purple hat.
Where'd you find that?
Over there. I can find them.
There's probably a lot of people that wear purple hats.
I mean, if you want, give me a perception check.
I am gonna do the perception check, but this scares me a little bit.
Nephro, you see at least 3 people with different styles of purple hats. One's like kind of a skull cap, another one's like one of those musketeer hats, and another one's a top hat. Varying shades of purple, too.
Should I get them too? He hands over the purple hat to the Nephiro and goes for the hat.
Let's see which one of those 3 are... Oh! One! Okay, the skull cap one seems to be the closest to you, Mlem.
Okay, I'm going for it.
Don't
wasn't
force my
that good.
hand, Lamb.
Well, you acquire a hat again, Mlem. You guys...
Next.
Okay. Same roll, give me another sleight of hand then.
Okay,
You now have the musketeer hat.
was there more?
There is one more. There's another purple top hat.
I'm gonna go for it too.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Yep.
You have 3 brand new hats,
I come back.
and none of them are the wiser. You guys do notice that the guy that was wearing the musketeer hat is bald, though.
Shiny.
So there is now a half-orc that's missing his skull cap. Ow. Ow! Oh, a human that's missing his musketeer hat, and a Goliath short A top hat.
Now we can track them down if we need them. We have an item from them.
Aiden's like just straight up walking to the palace and saying, "This is kind of important at the deck."
Nope, not involving myself in this one.
Yeah, Borb, just follow me.
Well, Nefer, you now have 4 bright new shiny hats. Courtesy of Mlem.
Nefer just hands them back to Lem and goes like, "Good job, Lem. Keep playing."
Yay! I stuff them in my bag.
Fair enough. You have 4 hats, all varying shades of purple. The skull cap is leather. The 2 top hats are made out of felt, and the musketeer hat feels like it's some sort of suede sort of thing. Very fancy. Even has a feather in it. Go! Go!
I'm just playing Pong with Freya.
I noticed.
It's the only token I can interact
Dink.
with.
Which is weird, because I can still move your non-existent one.
Yeah, it's because the actor isn't assigned to...
Ye-
Wait, now I can? Oh, I can just not open it.
Yeah, you can't open it, because for some reason it knocked off everything and still's not letting me upload your character.
Curious.
Yeah, I've been trying just randomly here and there to see if it works, so... I'm still on the state of mind there's something weird with fucking D&D Beyond or something.
Yeah, something definitely fucked up, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's like after we're off, I might try to reinstall everything and check one more time, but not super important right now. You guys haven't gotten any combat by a miracle. So,
But yeah, once we do reach the palace, if there's nothing more,
yeah, nothing else of note, but I'm just out of curiosity here. Lem, give me 2 more sleight of hand rolls.
Okay.
Because I know how Lem thinks at this point, so...
And the second one.
You've acquired 2 new purple hats.
Yeah!
One's kind of that Robin Hood style one, and the other one is another skull cap. But it's made of metal. It's been like, you know that enamel? It's basically been painted with enamel.
Yeah.
So, more hats for Mlem. So,
There we go.
yeah. Not long after you get into the palace, you see Mlem and the rest of them come in, Aiden.
he's just gonna approach the queen and basically pull out the deck and say, "Well, we found another one."
Did you pull the cards?
No, but it has the branding.
I can see that. And there's no way to tell if it's new or not either.
Yep. But I do want to say that we did find it in the new magic shop. He did say he wasn't aware of it, and he did seem very honest.
What am I going to do with all these hats? Well, we'll still have things checked out, but I will trust you on that one. He seemed honest enough when we let him in, so...
We weren't even offering to look in the back of the
Literally
shop, but he
over
just checked if he
Let me
had
go.
could find any objects,
How
and
about
he
you give
brought
him
it out.
the King
So
Ricky?
I don't suspect him at all.
Yes!
I had no idea what you two just said.
Blem finds Tiki and Bricky.
Ah, gotcha. So,
I'll let her know that somehow someone snuck it in there, even though like all the wards were still active.
that is worrying.
Yeah.
Whatever we're dealing with is fairly powerful then. Or the group, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Well, she,
There's also
takes
this.
the decks, and pulls the
also
first
this.
card out. Gems.
Oh, boy.
Pulls the second card out. Brand new glaive. And just puts it to the side and kind of shakes her head.
There's also another thing. Well, Nephiro found this out. Apparently, that there's a man in a purple hat that is allied to him. Chocolate hair.
And that is... And she looks over at Mlem, who is currently holding multiple hats of that color. That is either very worrying or not the best information.
No, unfortunately, it's very broad.
Why would it be worrying?
Well, given that our friend here has come in with no less than 6 hats, it could be a whole organization of purple hats. And all they would need to do to hide was take off said purple hat.
Oh, like busy and already messed with it. He could be planning to attack the city.
Barb's a couple steps behind the rest of the party here.
Unfortunately, I do not doubt that he has more than just a couple allies, since he did seem more than powerful. I was going to take the initiative and, with my status, ask some of the other countries or like other palaces and such if they know anything.
Well, we can certainly let you use the teleporters for that, and I'll write you a letter of introduction.
All right, I guess we could start in Gleamshire since we already made their acquaintances? And
It
then
would
just
certainly
go
probably be the
there?
best place since you seem to have made a very good impression on their queen.
Yes. I also got a new fancy cape, but it's gonna take a while to get used to it, so I'm not the best at talking anymore for a second. I'm still gonna be fine, but
Fair enough. Which, Lem, you see the little dragon kind of walk up to you with a questioning look on why you have so many hats.
Do you want a hat?
Sure. Can I pick one?
I was gonna give the matching ones to Dicky and Tricky, but any of the others.
Okay, so he picks the little Robin Hood cap then. And kind of puts it on a rakish angle and walks up, stands up on his hind legs and walks around. I'm a person now! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
You look great!
Which you guys see Lem and the little dragon kind of hamming it up in the hallway behind the main hall.
is it like in game? Is it like afternoon or
It's still not quite sunset.
okay? So I'm guessing like I would suggest to her that like they finish the letter of introduction and like we'll do some private investigation in the city first, and like we'll set out tomorrow if possible. So I'm also tuned to the new cape.
It's certainly not a problem. Obviously, we can access that teleporter anytime we need. And it will take me a bit of time to get the proper seals on the letter anyway.
Sounds good. I guess we'll just start with Gleamshire, and probably we'll hop to Ebony Waters after if we can't find anything else.
I'll
I was
have...
gonna ask, isn't your sister like married to a prince now over there?
Yes. This is after the wedding, so...
Right.
So, game time, if you set out tomorrow, it would be the night after the party. So not before you dueled the dragon. So,
Not before. Okay.
yeah, it would be the next morning would be the night after the party.
Yeah. I'm guessing Aiden like also like suggested we'll go to Gleamshire first,
Yeah.
and then
Lord
But-
wants to try scribing.
Oh lord. Borb tries words.
Yeah.
I guess Aiden will
I'll,
just Aiden will just go around like bars and like also more shady joints and just try to casually like pick out some information.
After I give Tiki and Bricky their hats, I can come and give you a guidance if you want.
I mean, if someone's
I
still
would
with me
do that.
or like the scribing.
Which they're large enough that they just kind of hang the hat on opposite ears for each one of them. But they thank you for
I
their
can
new
give the top
gifts.
hats.
Yeah,
Top hats on both of them.
yeah, it fits perfectly on their ears.
Gaston, can you refresh Nefer for a minute? I want to read something on the cauldron.
Yes. I'll re-upload him real quick.
Then Lem runs
There you
to
go.
Monet.
Oh no. He, greets you, of course, very rarely because you have that smile on your face.
Do you want a hat?
Certainly.
Ooh!
I
so
give the
you can use it
musketeer
until-
hat.
I have it until the next morning. Borb, let's have a water elemental fight tonight.
What?
Golden tickets.
Like we can actually sell tickets and make money out of it.
Yeah. My elemental probably isn't as strong as yours. I've just got a basic one.
Yeah, because yours is that summon elemental spirit versus an actual elemental, so...
Isn't mine depending on how much water is in it?
No, it's just you summon a water elemental.
Oh,
So as long as you fill it with water,
Specify.
it's just it won't work unless it's filled with water.
Right.
Yeah, because it can hold up to 3 gallons.
And it has to hold those 3 gallons to summon.
I would if I didn't want to screw out this spell.
Yeah.
Um,
Fair enough.
Yeah, I
What
could
golden
get that
tickets are you
guidance.
talking about?
I'm just bullshitting.
Okay, it's like,
Ring!
this is something else I forgot about.
So I'm trying to scribe telepathic bond, which is a 5th level.
Okay, go ahead and give me the roll. Ooh.
Use my baby's first quill to.
Yeah, don't forget to use that guidance too.
Guidance!
I
I
will
will
wait
spam
until the
guidance.
next one. Yeah.
Oh, what level is that spell?
5th level.
You do not scribe it properly, so you lose the materials but not the scroll.
Okay.
I'll help you again.
You just kind of sit there and go, I don't. Wait, is this Ali or oh? Damn, this guy couldn't write
Try
right.
again tonight?
Not well with disadvantage.
Okay, I'll wait then.
So
Yeah. Ugh.
your brain hurts from all the arcane you were trying to do there.
Yeah.
So Aiden, you said you were hitting up the armor first, correct?
Just real quick, it's 50 gold pieces worth of material per level.
Yes.
Yes, I think
Okay.
so.
I only have enough to try one more time.
So Spike?
Guidance!
Okay. I'm not gonna do it tonight. I appreciate it. Well, how soon would I know I fail?
You know you failed because you look at it, it's like, this looks nothing alike.
Okay. Well, after that, I'll try to go and join Aiden.
Fair enough.
I'll
You'd
follow.
probably join him then after he's talked to the armorer.
Yeah.
So, Spike, are you there, man?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
I had to grab a drink real quick.
No, it's all good. So you said you were wanting to visit the armor and then hunt around bars for information, right?
Yes, the armor is also for information purposes.
I want to join Strike with the armor because I want to sell my old chainmail and
Okay,
the
good.
old shield.
Because otherwise I would have said that Lem went with Nephiro, but if we are all there, it's fine where I am.
That's fine then.
Yeah, no, I just want to sell those.
Okay, well, we'll sell your armor first, then we'll get into whatever Aiden wants to do with Swera. So, chainmail. Check my
It's
prices of
regular
armor.
chainmail and then a regular shield.
Let me pull them up. You aren't going to get a whole lot for it, so...
It's fine. Honestly, I already have an adamantite chainmail, and then I have as well the new missile shield, which I'm really gonna have to be very careful with because I'm reading the curse on this thing.
Yeah, you're more likely to get hit by arrows.
Well, any projectile.
Yeah, I know. And that includes spells.
Oh god. Wait, so what does that do exactly? Which one did you get? I'll look it up.
He got the Shield of Missile Attraction, which basically is a semi-cursed item.
If you're in 5 foot of someone, it attracts the projectile toward you.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Shield of Missile Attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Well,
it take all
thank
the things like
Yeah.
even from allies?
I
No.
believe...
No,
It's like I have to check the wording again, but...
Yeah.
Is it the one with the curse? The Shield of Missile Attraction?
Mhm.
Yeah, that one.
Because
Okay.
I
It's
just
within
have to
10
think
feet of
about
you.
it, so
Yeah.
I won't.
It's
Sure.
whenever a ranged
Makes
weapon
sense.
attack is made against a target. So if he's near the target, he becomes
Okay.
the target instead.
Okay.
So, and it specifies
Yeah,
weapon
yeah,
attacks,
I'm
not
supposed to
magic
say that.
attacks. So, on the plus side, he has resistance from ranged weapon
At least
attacks.
you have resistance. Yeah.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword there,
it's a trade-off.
you know. But
It's mostly for when you are it's only something I'm gonna pull out whenever you are literally needing it, Aiden. Trust me.
so okay,
Okay.
Well, you have to be holding it all the time for the AC bonus, don't you?
yeah, he has to wield
Yeah.
it. But as long as he's attuned to it, he gets the attraction. Unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah, like I
Um,
just have to be
you have to
careful so
hold it
I'm
either
not
way.
next to you when I show.
Like, the problem is.
Well,
if you have
it specifies targets. So if he's near the
Targets,
target
then
of the attack,
Yeah.
Oh,
So you could shoot off his head and he'd be fine, but if you shoot towards Borb and Borb's near him, then you'll hit Nephro.
Nephro,
Okay.
the issue is you can't choose if you have the effect or not if you're attuned to it.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
If
So-
you have it attuned, it is effect that is, even if you're not actively wielding it, is active on you.
I can remove curse on it.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, removing
So
curse,
that-
but you'd have to reattune to it if you wanted to use it again.
Okay.
So that's how it works. You remove the curse, it unattunes it, and all the effects are taken from you, and it works as a regular shield until you reattune. So, because that's the nice thing, you have to attune to it first. But for the chainmail and the shield, she's willing to give you a total of 40 gold.
That's fine.
Okay. So, Aiden, what are you wanting to talk to her about?
Well, first of all, just gonna start with like chit chat. Like, hey, how have you been? It's good to see you again.
She seems happy enough to see you. She's not actively making anything, so she actually has her hands free for once, and she welcomes you back and everything. She seems happy to see you until she sees Lem and then hides her tail in her pants.
I wonder if you could like just refurbish my armor real quick. We got quite a rough beating, and I mean, you offered that you do some touch-ups and cleaning.
It certainly looks like it, doesn't it? What did you do?
Well, he'll just be like straight honest about it, like that he fought the
Boneyard.
Boneyard. They fought a boneyard.
Hmm.
It was quite a rough fight, but luckily this armor did more than it needed to.
No, that's
Well, I
good to
can't
hear.
Like the shield or the bracers either. But yeah, it was rough.
Well, go ahead and take it off, and I'll make sure it's clean by the morning.
Yeah. How's business been?
Very good. I mean, there's always a need for weapons and armor, unfortunately. The guards are pretty much have a contract with me to keep maintenance on their gear, so that's always
That's awesome.
money.
You wouldn't happen to hear anything about the whole deck of many things thing, right? That was going around.
I've heard rumors about it. I haven't seen one, though.
We just got back, and apparently, there's been more and more popping up, which is curious. We even managed to find one.
Well, and she kind of shrugs, like, I haven't seen any. It's not something I'm going to go looking for. Those are bad news, from what I understand.
It is, absolutely. But as a merchant, you pick up a thing or two. So we're just asking around to see if anyone's heard anything.
No, certainly nothing like that.
Well, I appreciate it either way. I'll come back for the armor tomorrow. He'll just put on, the dragon shell time thing.
Fair enough. So she, pretty much as soon as you leave, you can hear her start complaining about the armor and how to fix it to herself, basically. Oh, I gotta beat this out, I've gotta reshape this part's really dirty, I gotta scrub it well. So,
He wants to have a good appearance for, the kingdoms and stuff. He
Fair
can't
enough.
just show up with a new dazzling cape and the armor is fucked up.
shows you've been to war. The Duke would love you. So,
Yeah, I mean, the Duke loves anyone who just likes drinking.
well, he also, respects somebody that knows battle, too.
Fair.
He's been there, swung the sword.
But yeah, if you hear anything, let me know. We'll come back for the armor tomorrow.
Okay, I'll have it ready, and if I hear anything, I'll be sure to tell you, but it's unlikely too many people will bring slips of paper in here to trade.
I understand, but thank you.
She nods and starts getting to work. So, still kind of keeping an eye on Blem until he's out the door.
Well, let's hit up some more less reputable places, because that's probably where we'll find more information, if anything.
I keep
Yeah.
an eye on purple hats.
Well, you definitely see some more.
There's so many.
So, you see a total of, with your passive, because it's fucking insane, 5 new purple types of hats on various people that all look like at least low-grade nobles. Whom.
Oh,
You can see me.
Just barely, you're kind of squirming, like, I think he's there.
Mo, what are you doing?
There are purple hats over there.
Make sure you don't get caught.
Well, if you're wanting to steal hats, you know what to roll.
Yeah. I might as well
One?
like, try to guidance myself every time because I can, but
Even worse for these poor guys.
I'm not gonna put the guidance on, but I'm doing it. Because
Yeah, I sort of figured so.
on that one, I
Nope.
might as well. Okay, I don't need the guidance, I guess.
Yeah. Third.
Oh, that one.
Ah, well, that one, you miss your target and instead pull the back of this guy's head. So you did get a hold of a another top hat and a basically a bowler style hat. The next guy you were going after, which had a top hat, you missed, licked the back of his head and gave him fucking whiplash instead. Let's see if he actually sees you.
I'm probably catching them with like my tongue too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just, Bob, you basically see him weave into the thing, hat gone, and then you're. Which actually, I want to check one other thing with this poor guy. Give him his strength check. You hear an audible snap as this guy collapses to the ground.
Do I hear that?
Bob does because he was paying attention.
I'll take the hat anyway.
Yeah, the hat falls off and just kind of rolls to your feet, Mlem, and people start gathering around this guy that just collapsed.
Do I
Do we see the commotion?
That you see.
Staring at
That you see is people going, what happened? Okay, is he okay?
I mean, I'll investigate it if that's happening.
Yeah, you go over there and there's this middle-aged nobleman, by the looks of it, a kind of a dark-skinned human who's just kind of open-eyed on the ground and kind of a limp.
I'll rush over and healing touch him.
So he kind of. How much are you putting in?
I'm gonna do like, can I do a roll to judge how much he?
Yes, give me a medicine check.
Quick question. Can I have the shield equipped on me without being attuned to it?
You can use it as a regular shield at that point, yes. But if you want to use any of its effects, you have to have it attuned.
Yeah, I'm using the shield as a regular shield in the meantime because I'm already linked to the bottle, the brooch, and my giant's belt.
Yeah, so just give yourself a shield as a placeholder for that, so you can get the thing.
I got an 11.
Just a second.
when Aiden comes up, I of course like show up as well. Like
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
You're
I just fell
pretty
down."
sure his neck is broken.
Okay.
You, with that roll, you're not sure how to set it right. He's probably still alive, but currently paralyzed.
Like, can I, like,
Bor's like, I think he's fucked up.
can I make sure he stays, like, stabilized?
I mean, that's enough to keep him stabilized, and you're kind of keeping people from touching him, but like
Yeah,
you probably need either a better medicine check or a much more powerful heal to fix his neck than just like a point or two.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be rushing him over, like, to a paramedic if possible.
Well, there's not really any paramedics per se. This isn't
Has
a.
to be like a clinic or anything, right?
Well, I mean, churches are going to be the nearest clinic, assuming they accept him.
I'll bring him to a church.
You have a cleric, you know.
Yeah, we do, but, I mean, do you have anything to fix him?
I mean, do you know restoration of any sort at the moment, Nephro?
I could have... Do I have lesser restoration?
You probably have it, maybe not
What
prepared.
was
I
the
don't know if
question?
I've...
Sorry, I
yeah,
was
I
sending
have the
to a
spell.
Yes, like I don't know if you guys have it memorized. I know you have access to it, but
But what was the question?
do you have lesser or greater restoration memorized?
I have lesser restoration. I grabbed greater restoration, but I couldn't
Oh.
fully understand
I
it, so
guess
I
I
put
do.
another ability on it.
Well, lesser would work.
I guess I do. I'm just gonna cast it.
Okay, lesser restoration would remove the paralysis, kind of set his neck
Okay.
back in place, and a couple points of healing should fix the break.
I'll do that then.
So yeah, you just kind of, and the guy just his eyes kind of snap towards you after he casts. What happened?
Are you all right?
You just fell down.
Didn't look very good.
I didn't feel very good either.
Your neck was probably broken, but
Which he kind of sort of sits up. Where's my hat?
I don't know, but at least I think I managed to fix you up.
I mean, I can feel my legs and arms again, so I think so.
Well, I don't really know what to say or do, but do you?
Was it an assassin?
I wouldn't know. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Enemies.
I didn't think I did, but obviously I did if someone tried to kill me in the middle of the street.
Well, first of all, let's not assume the worst and let's calm down.
You guys, I was standing up and my neck is broken.
You'll try a persuasion.
Go for it.
We have to quickly.
Yeah.
There we go. It is a natural one.
Yeah, that does nothing to calm him down. In fact, he seems even more worried now.
Oh no.
Oh lord. You're casting it at first level. Go ahead and roll me the hit points it affects. That is enough. The guy kind of looks at you and he could see me. And just kind of collapses on the ground again.
They fell again.
Well,
I'm
Okay,
assuming
guys.
that's gonna hit some of the crowd too.
Let me see if anybody else has low enough
Um,
HP real fast.
If I'm gonna get hit by this, then I'm gonna
It
quickly
won't hit you.
react.
No,
More
it's
than
not.
HP.
It's only 25 HP, so
Okay.
let me see
Because
how
I
much.
was gonna use the hush on the spell bottle.
Which it's enough
I
to
mean, that
put
would be-
one other person to sleep. So the old lady next to him kind of goes and collapses,
I'll try.
and then you hear him.
Can.
You give me a dex check then. You manage to catch her as she falls, but you hear a scream of panic behind her. This is still shooting at us!
I did not.
And
understand
people
what you
start-
said.
They basically started screaming, "The assassin's still here! He's shooting at us!" And everybody runs.
Do
I mean,
people see sleep spell?
They see you. They're busy focusing on this thing. Unless you're like really shouting over the crowd, they wouldn't have really paid much attention to you.
like Aiden is going to try to like scream
So,
at the top of the
Which a
sound.
couple people get very trampled by this because they aren't sure what's happening as this swarm of people goes away from the center.
Ugh. Well, first of all, I'm gonna carry this guy.
About
to-
that time, you can hear the guards trying to get closer as they're yelling to people, "Calm down!"
Aiden will already yell to the guards, like, "Don't worry, there's no assassin here. There's nothing going on. At least not that we're aware of."
Which the one that gets closest to you, there's an assassin?
No, no assassin. Listen to me.
It's hard to hear you when there's 100 people screaming in my ear, "There's an assassin, they're going to kill me." I'm sorry.
You're fine, but there's a lot of commotion as is. First of all, I believe whatever might have happened, this man could have just fallen, unfortunately, but his neck snapped.
Is
fixed
he
him.
alive? 'Cause he's looking at these limp bodies in your
Yeah,
arms.
he's sleeping, but I fixed him. Did you carry him to a proper place?
I think this old lady has narcolepsy too.
But she could just be elderly and passed out from the excitement.
Probably. I don't know where she lives or what she does, so I'll give her over to you.
Could you please bring them to a proper med bay or something?
I mean, there's not really. I mean, we could take him to the Temple of Palor, I guess, but...
That'll work.
Uh,
You know
this
where
guy-
you-
Aiden, give me a perception check real quick.
I mean, I'd fail it.
Well, no, but Aiden needs to give one.
Oh, 8.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can do it. It's not on me. It's not on me.
Perception?
hmm
It's an 11.
Well, it's enough to know that this guard, for some reason, doesn't have a helmet.
Okay.
You thought he did, but it's like you must be still looking at other things, so whatever, you know?
Aiden's busy with
Yeah.
really concerned with other things, so he'll just ignore it. But
Didn't you have a
should I
helmet?
I'll just bring him to the temple then.
I look at the guard. Didn't you have a helmet?
Give me a wisdom check there, Nephro.
I'm gonna love this.
Maybe you're wise enough to remember that someone in our party stole hats.
No, you don't think he did. I guess this guy lost his helmet in the commotion or something. I mean, the rest of the guards have them in their various colors and everything, but this one doesn't, so either he's important or he forgot his helmet or something, you guess. So the guards are still willing to help get the people to the temple if you want them to.
If
You know
it's
what?
all they have to offer, he'll just-
Yeah, they're offering to take them and question the guy, see what's going on. They give you kind of the general, hey, what happened? Do you know what happened? But you filled them out pretty well. They know you, so they're like, cool, we'll just ask these people questions when they come to.
Nephiro wants to cause chaos. He wants to report the one without a helmet to the captain.
He turns around and kind of looks at you and goes, I am the captain.
Aiden will just say
The
he'll bring
captain,
the
you
body.
failed me.
Aiden will say he'll just bring the body himself to a palace.
The body or the person?
The person.
Gotcha.
Like, I mean, he's limp right now, so basically just a body.
Yeah, are you bringing him to the temple or the palace?
Like one of the churches.
Okay.
There's no Bahamut one in town, is there?
Not currently, no. This one's a bit more on the human side of temples.
I'll
So
kill
Paylor.
that. I'll
Tier.
let Aiden know to lay him down.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Over to a temple.
Yeah.
I'll go with.
Investigating.
No, I'll go
Okay.
with.
Several of the guards are going with anyway, so they want to ask these
Yeah.
people questions when they come to.
I mean,
So-
broken neck being.
Which you do have lots of people kind of watching this nice little thing happening. Now that the people that were panicked ran off far enough, these other people that heard these panicked people are like, "There's an assassination going on? Neat!" It's not every day you get to see one of those.
Do they have purple hats? Oh shit!
So, and you guys start marching, and some people are still following you, just kind of wondering what's happening. Well, you just had to make the first stealth check, so
Okay.
the rest are going to be the
Well,
sleight of
actually,
hands.
They were sleight of hands, but I
Oh.
had the same.
Oh, okay, same
bonuses.
bonuses? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what you get away with this time.
The last one, I always
Oh.
stop when I get that one.
Okay, well, on the fourth one, you end up with a mouthful of cloak instead. As you jerk this lovely royal blue cloak off this one particular guy you were aiming for, and just whoop. And of course, he's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
There are still a couple more hats.
Yes, there is.
For them to.
Well, you've been spotted, so.
I'm still gonna think.
And just not caring. You get the other hats. Oh, just barely, but you get them. But now people are noticing this guy kind of chasing you with a mouthful of cloak.
Ah! Running.
So let me put down what you got.
Thank you. Now I will stop stealing hats, so you can actually do stuff. Meanwhile, I'm running from the guy.
Yeah. Well, it's not hard the moment you climb up a building. He can't really do much except yell at you. Because he can't really run up a wall like you can.
Yay, hats.
Is Mlim
More top
extending
hats.
his hat collection?
There. Okay.
Is Mlim just extending his hat collection?
Apparently, yes. You guys hear somebody shouting at him and him running up a building. You see something bright blue in his mouth as he's doing so. So a couple of one of the guards goes, I have to check this out, and heads that direction. But you guys get to Palor, the Temple of Palor, which was the closest, without any other sort of issues. Just a bunch of hang-oners and starers. And just because I don't want to write it down, Mlem, from your new perch on the roof, a sea of hats.
Ah. Oh no.
I mean,
So
we'll
many
ask him
hats.
to, like, these people. This one guy fell and broke his neck, and the other one just kind of passed out.
Well, I mean, they're Paler people, so I mean, they're pretty used to these sort of things. They
Like Aiden will elaborate that, like the neck guy, you don't have to worry. He healed. And
yeah. The moment you said broken neck, but they're like, oh, and some of the acolytes were running to grab special supplies.
like,
So
Aiden will already say that he took care of that.
So, like, they still very gently take the guy off and lay him down carefully and start checking him out.
Aiden will even offer to just put him down somewhere gentle.
No, like, they insist they handle them. They're trained professionals sort of things. Which, you can see healer bags on them and everything else. These guys are probably the closest you're going to find to actual doctors around here at all. So, and they're...
Anything I can still do, like he'll like elaborate that he's a paladin. If there's anything else that you can do to help.
Which they kind of look at you, realize you're a Bahamut paladin. It's like, we have no demons to slay here, but thank you.
Not really. What I
As they very carefully put him on a stretcher and carry him away.
I'll ask one of the more like head official people if anybody in the temple knows legend lore.
Is that a cleric spell? I forget.
I don't know.
It is.
It is? Okay. I can never remember, so...
At least on my like.
Like, I
other
believe you. I believe you.
Cleric, I had it, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure if it's like a general.
I'm sure...
Should be.
Yeah, I doubt it's a domain one, so it's just... D&D thing doesn't have the... No, it has to be a knowledge domain... No, cleric. Okay. It is cleric in general. So, it does seem that one of the high priests have it, yes.
Could I pay you double the like costs to do it, to look something up for me?
I'll ask him? And one of the acolytes go running off to go check, which a much older looking man comes up. He's old looking even for an elf. You're kind of surprised at that, so...
Right.
But he comes up and goes, I heard you have need of my abilities.
Yes, we've recently run across someone that is evil beyond belief, and we were wondering if you could use legend lore to glean any insight upon him.
I can certainly try. It depends on the item and if it's dangerous inherently or not.
Well, I've got a little guy right here that was transformed into chocolate by this person.
The preacher kind of gives you this blank, confused look.
Yeah, no, that was me too.
Don't worry. This is probably a process that all of us went through.
Yeah, I don't know if that would work per se, if it's sentient.
Oh, well, we know the name that he goes by currently.
Do you have any of his personal belongings, perhaps?
We have a pot, but do you have it in your bag of holding item? Or where was it?
I do
think-
have the.
Here's a
thing that he has.
problem about the
Okay.
cauldron.
Then yeah, we
I-
can pull that out.
I will ask to go to a back room if possible, though.
He nods. We have some small prayer rooms that we can... And he kind of shows you to the side where there's... He says small, but these things are like pretty good size. Think like a good living room sized sort of thing.
Right.
If I can say something about the cauldron that I do recall, the cauldron wasn't specifically his. It was actually from inside. It was already there.
No, it was his thing.
It was his thing. I
Yeah.
remember he saying that he found that.
It's
in there.
used to preserve souls, so I think it's his
Yeah.
thing.
The spell that was put on it was his.
Yeah.
So, the origins of the cauldron itself, who knows? I mean, he could have picked it up at a dollar store sort of thing, but you know that it was one of his personal effects as far as you're aware.
I mean, I'm sure,
Okay.
like Bort mentioned that, like specifically the enchantment on is what
Yes.
what's
Right.
important.
Yeah. And
So-
I'll give him the money. Does he want more money to cast it, or just the 250 it costs?
He would actually charge you a flat fee of 2,000 to cast the spell.
2,000.
It's a 5th level spell, and those things do not come for cheap.
Yeah.
And that's how the church makes their money. So it's like, unless you have something else perhaps to offer or are willing to do a task for us,
Aiden will put like his like hand
which
on
he
Bob's
does hold up his hands. If it does fail, I will not charge though.
Aiden will put his hand on Bob's shoulder and say, "I think I will take the action on this to claim this as like a royal expense, since this is important and dangerous, this, like the city. So I'll cover it and I'll get."
Fair enough. So you whip out your royal station badge, basically. And you go,
Yeah.
oh, you should have said so. I'm terribly sorry.
I will tell them if they can to just bill it to the palace.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what they do at that point, but because they know the palace's good credit
Yeah,
line. So
Aiden doesn't really like trying to do this, but this seems like important enough, and it
An
does
appropriate
endanger.
action.
It
Yeah.
does endanger the actual palace, basically.
Yep.
Indirectly.
So he definitely does that. Calls in an acolyte to basically write up a IOU to bring to the palace later. So-
Aiden will just tell him to like write on it from Aiden.
Well, yeah, he has you sign it basically.
Yeah, and
So
then he'll just like write a little sorry behind it.
he kind of raises an eyebrow at that part, but he folds it up nevertheless, puts it in an official envelope and everything, and tells you that they'll deliver it to the castle later. And he goes through all the things, burns the incense, which smells suspiciously kind of like mud and pine. And he kind of sits down for a minute, seemingly listen to a voice that no one else can hear for a few minutes. And everybody give me an insight check. Somebody blew it.
I have a straight 10.
Okay.
I assume I'm not there.
No, you're
Because I ran off.
yeah, like you're on your rooftop admiring all the hats to steal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But of course, I probably would have sneaked after.
yeah, you probably came in right as he was casting the spell, sort of thing. You
Okay,
can give
so
me
I
an
can-
insight as well. Yeah,
I'm not good
watch
at
he
it,
crits.
obviously.
You're the best out of the room. Mlem,
Yeah.
you recognize an emotion on this man's face that you normally don't feel yourself. Just intense fear. So much so that his face has gone rigid. The other guys just think he's lost in thought, but you're like, ooh, I think he's about to shit himself.
Why are you scared?
He does not answer you.
Hello.
That's
So-
exciting. Let him focus on the spell for a bit.
So,
okay.
after about
Thank you, Matt.
10 or so minutes, he kind of seems to go back into reality, and he just starts panting like he was on a fucking mile-long run, sprinting the whole
Okay.
time.
That does not seem like a good sign.
I can only remember parts, but what I saw still makes my skin crawl. What are you chasing?
Well,
Do you have maggots under your
we,
skin
w-
then?
we are trying to find out.
He kind of
the,
gives you a look. Lamb is like, it feels like it, but no.
We're trying to put a stop to him.
I
So please tell us everything you got to learn.
He reaches over, kind of shakily handed to a decanter of sacrificial wine, and just starts drinking straight from the bottle.
All right.
And after a couple minutes, he seems to calm down a little bit and say, "Let me." He actually thanks you for that, Mlem. Pat you on the head like a good little boy, sort of thing. But pieces and bits I can remember. I think other parts were either blocked by the gods themselves or by my mind to keep my sanity. Whatever you're facing is a monster in the truest sense of the terms.
Very serious, yes.
I do not know if these are rumors or truth or bits of memories from those that he caused to suffer, but I've seen places I do not know. I've seen places I've been to and recognize. It seems he's been all over the land, and he's caused things and pain wherever he goes. Bodies pile, something with pale white faces and empty eye sockets singing as it devours a town, and he laughs in the distance.
Well, Aiden will reach in at that point and say that, yeah, I mean, we faced one of his bone masses.
Was that a living pile of bone? Then I saw you fighting it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Terrors come in his wake, most created by his own hands. He's overthrown governments and regicide for fun. He thinks souls are playthings.
We noticed that part, unfortunately.
I do not think he's a god, but he's something that makes even the gods shudder.
He's someone that, as far as we know, is very powerful and devils way too much in necromancy.
He was able to take control of Solar.
Yes,
Then-
the sacrifice of it.
Whew. He once again takes another really big swig of the wine.
I'm sorry that you had to be the one to do this for us, but
No, this was undoubtedly important.
it was, unfortunately, because we're trying to put an end to that misery.
I do wish you were. I heard pieces of names. I do not know if they were aliases or his true ones, but then he shudders again. They're all horrible. Every time I've heard one, they were spoken in fear.
Could you
He
try to relay them to me?
Some of them I can't pronounce. They're in languages I do not know, but the couple I heard in the common tongue were the Soul Devourer. One that sounded like it was in Elvish, which do any Borb speaks Elvish. It roughly translated into, once he says it, which it's rough, but you're pretty sure you know the name, was Killer of the Forest.
Oh fuck.
And he gives one out. Does any Nephro speaks? No, yeah, you do speak Celestial. The last one he speaks fluently. It is Celestial, and Nephro, you recognize it as the Sun Killer.
I also speak Celestial.
Oh, you do? Okay, I forgot. So those are the ones I can remember, and they seem more titles than his actual name.
Aiden will like try to hold out his hand to like shake it for the like good help.
Yeah, it's like he kind of waves you off. I shall be okay after some rest, but whatever this thing is, please be careful.
We will
Maybe
be.
they are
and
friendly.
don't- The fact that they just
That gives you a very blank stare.
The fact that they just used a bone mass simply against us, which was already enough to face alone, I doubt he'll be much behind it, if
There was
probably way further.
one other strange detail I remember. I do not know if this is true or anything. It could just be part of the imagery, but his face constantly shifted every time he showed.
Oh, in
I
like
did
a
hear
minute
news that
interval.
he.
What was
I
that?
did hear news that he might be a changeling.
So what did you say there, Spike? Sorry.
I was asking like every minute or regularly.
Every time I saw him in the vision, the only thing that stayed the same was this garish top hat, oddly enough.
This garnished top.
Tap that.
Could you describe it a bit more carefully?
It
I
was...
don't know my
I was like, none of those except for the color. It was almost like a purple you'd see in the realm of the gods and the outer planes, and there was a small silver skull emblem pinned to it on the brim. I seem to remember.
All right, that is already
Never taken notes
a
of
lot
what
of
you're
help.
saying.
It's like I know all of you going silently there. No.
I know you were probably not going to, but I'm going to
Yeah,
have to
I'm
ask
going
you to
to.
keep this completely to yourself, since
Then
this is something we can't risk
He
getting out.
he
in the
shakes his
future.
head a little bit. I will have to tell the other churches of my kin. This is something all of us must look out for.
I understand, but I
Does
tell
anybody
them
here
it's
know any
okay.
Which he
skills
kind of
of
looks at you as like, we are not going to spread it on the street. We are
I
going to
know,
keep it
I
just
know.
within the churches.
But I'm just saying, if that detail gets out and he knows that we are aware of details, he can easily change, and that would be disastrous for something like this.
Which he looks at. I do not think he will. His face changed, but like I said, the hat was always the same.
Yes, but now that someone finally knows of the hat, there's good enough reason to change it.
Maybe the
Maybe
hat
they
is a
like-
magical item, though, that gives
Maybe,
him things.
but that wouldn't stop him from probably finding a way to change that like that's appearance too.
We shall keep it in mind, but
Maybe.
I'll at least spread what knowledge isn't as specific as that.
Yes, just don't.
And the
spread
goodly
knowledge
churches
about
will
the
at least
appearance.
know of it.
Just please don't spread the appearance knowledge.
So it's something we will have to keep a lookout for.
But we'll be doing our work, and we'll put in our resources. So thank you
Where
for
was
doing
this location you found him at? We need to go and purify it.
You should not. There's a mummy lord inside that does not want anyone entering.
That seems, if anything, to motivate him more to go and purify it. Almost that look of,
Let's do it.
that's
That's
something we can actually kill that we know about.
The mummy lord was
Oh,
passive at the time, but he did not like.
Nefero just covers Aiden's mouth and goes like, "Are you gonna be in this expedition?"
I'd hope not.
No, not you, Aiden. The
I-
guy that
I may,
we're
for the
gonna-
purification, yes.
I
I'll
did
tell him
alert.
where it is.
I go up to Aiden and I look at him and go like, "If
Like-
guys, we can actually keep
No.
it a secret."
No, that's not something we want. And first of all, well, we do want the security, but we don't want any deaths. And second of all, Aiden will just like look him dead in the eye and tell him like, if you do really plan on doing that, I have told the queen about it, and I have asked her to send guards there. Try to coordinate with them so you have like company, proper company.
We
Because I
will.
have alerted them of the mummy lord as well.
That is not something that should be left alone. We will no, you did tell him the location, something. He's not going to be involved, but another temple that's closer will be involved.
I want him to give me like, his
But
promise,
my
though, that
friend!
I want him to give me his promise though that he'll coordinate.
Yeah, I mean, they're paler guys. They're more than willing to work with other people. They're a lot more about the healing and the smiting of the undead, and not really
And
the warfare part.
He will mention the one room with chocolate that is trapped with tons of souls.
That's something which he kind of goes, "May I see your friend that you said was trapped in this?"
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
up to
bring
you.
Scourdon out.
So yeah,
If there is anything you can do for him, I've just kind of been traveling with him.
let me pull up his spell list, see what he can do real quick.
Could he actually,
Doubt
if
there's
he
anything
can
beyond just a wish.
if he can actually give him back his body, could we at least transfer him to something that is not chocolate?
Well, no for that for sure.
Yeah.
So what level is this guy? He'd have access to 7th level spells. I don't think he can fix him.
Yeah. I didn't think
What
so.
is the percentage for that, though? Here it is.
yeah, like True Resurrection and Wish are 9th levels, aren't
Yeah, they are 9th level spell. So he would be high enough to do that. Let's see if he actually pulls this off.
Is there a chance it fails and kills Scourdon?
No, he's doing something else.
Okay.
they? Guidance!
So forward.
Sorry.
Calm down, guys. Where is...
Saw the chance, wanted to make a move.
Fair enough. So he is currently that level. Okay. Guidance won't help with this one either. But I'll be fucking damned. You hear him saying a prayer to Pelor to save this creature's soul, to grant him a boon as Pelor sees fit, and the whole room lights up with just a brilliant sunlight. It should be blinding, but instead it feels just warm and comforting, and you can still see just fine. And after it fades, a small, naked kobold child is sitting in front of you.
Did you
I've got
just,
extra cloth.
I can spare something, yes.
Did you just resurrect him?
I did not. My god did.
Wow.
Oh, you used divination.
Divine intervention, yes.
Yeah.
He managed to hit it just barely.
Ah.
Nefer between his breath goes, "Kill you."
He'll just like
When she does give him his robe, and the kobold seems asleep, like just dead asleep, like he's been exhausted for weeks.
he'll just jump to the cleric and like thank him.
Which
Yeah, same.
which they both kind of caught off guard with this. Just I was supposed to be doing what was right, and it could have not been granted. Obviously, it's not my own power, so
I know, but you acted on it, and that is worth more than enough. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. At least not this easy.
that's fair. But then he makes a holy symbol of Pelor over himself. Thanks be to the Pelor, and starts thanking his god for this particular miracle. Is
Aiden
the
will try
child
to
have
thank-
parents left?
Aiden will try to thank Paylor too, I suppose.
I mean,
We'll put him
at
back
least
to
enough to,
Paris.
give a general prayer to it. I mean, still a good aligned god, so.
Aiden will pick him up and tell him, like, I don't believe so. We'll get him back to the palace at the moment, like
Well,
Bo said.
We have
I got the floating.
we have
horse.
an orphanage. We could raise him.
That
We'll
is fair,
see
but
if
we
we
want to
can
see if
find
his
something.
parents are alive first.
Very well. If they aren't, we're more than happy to take him in.
I'm glad to
If
know
nothing else, he's been favored by our god, so he could make a
Yes.
very powerful cleric or paladin.
Evidently. This is two drastically helpful things. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
No, I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help, but,
More help? You've done what we asked for
More
and
than
more.
enough. Yeah.
well, still.
Truly, like, let it be known, like, even I would go as far as extend, like a thanks from, like, my paladin status to you.
Well, if I have to ask for anything as repayment, if you find more about this creature you're hunting, share it with our temples. Yours,
We will.
ours, any good aligned temples.
Especially if they're aiming for any of you.
It's
you know,
likely, given any visibly shudders again, like whole body, the things I've seen him do.
the one thing I can promise you for now is that we are going to be investigating this, and we're going to try our best to put a stop to it.
If you need further help,
question.
just ask, and we will try to help where we can.
All right, it's good
Since-
to have more resources.
Since you've seen him take down civilizations and regicide, has this guy been alive for more than a normal lifespan of
If I would have
regular
to
humanoid?
guess, given that some of these places I do not remember, and I've been around for 368 years, yes,
Okay.
he's
Thank
long-lived or undying. I do not know which. And that could be magical, it could be some curse, it could be a number of things. It could be different people that his soul just
It could be
inhabits.
you, it could be me. Could even be. Do you yet?
Negative!
Do you? This is a long stretch, but do you have any spare scrolls of locate creature while we're looking?
Let me check on that. Let me make sure what type of spell that is.
Because if we
think
could
it's
use
fourth
that.
level.
if
Well, I
we
mean,
could send
which
you
classes can
some-
cast it is the thing.
Yeah.
They okay, it is a cleric spell. They have fourth level. like it would be something you would have to put on the palace's tab. Likely, they're willing to sell it to you at a premium because they know what's at cost now, what's at risk. Well, actually, fourth level aren't that expensive. 500 for a fourth level. But he's more than willing to put it on like the palace's tab for a couple of them.
Yes. I will give this okay on that since it is important.
Okay, they make another IOU and they give you 2 scrolls.
Thank you very much.
Just like I said, keep in mind, all the good aligned temples will know to keep on the lookout. So if you find information or you need it, just come and ask. We'll be passing the word as fast as we can.
Tell them that, like, if Aiden Pendragon asks that he's a... Like,
He kind of pats you on the shoulder. Obviously, your name will be mentioned, as well as your companions.
I just want to make sure there's no confusion when we enter one of the temples.
As long as you enter with good intentions, none of them should attack you, obviously.
I would never try to enter with bad intentions. At least...
He does kind of give a little bit of a side eye towards Nephro. You're pretty sure he heard him get all butthurt about Paler intervening.
May I know your name? I do want to remember.
Now, let me get you his name real quick. Gotta pull up the fucking notes.
I might have before, but after seeing a literal miracle, maybe not so much.
I literally saw God reach down and fix a kid. I'm having doubts. What was that? He introduces himself as Terran Yubo.
Terran.
There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, give me just a sec. There's more than enough places in this town to buy fucking thieves tools, so...
Tools should be easy to buy anyway.
Yeah.
Basic tools.
Yeah, they're basic thieves tools, so where is the price for those guys?
I mean, we're going to Gleamshire. That's maybe most likely where this
tell you what,
Sworden came from.
if anybody was shopping with Lem when he was going for that, give me a persuasion roll. Otherwise, just Lem, give me a persuasion. Give me a persuasion.
If we were traveling together, I would have probably just...
That's what I'm saying. It's like if you went to the store with him.
At the same time when we were like buying the stuff anywhere and
Yeah,
selling.
I
fair
just
enough.
do the persuasion
20
for it.
20 gold for it. So,
Oh,
20 gold.
persuasion?
20. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit cheaper than market price.
So no need for persuasion?
No, I'm counting the persuasion from the earlier things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, and if it matters for your notes, he is a very elderly looking elf.
Yeah.
So, well, that seems like a pretty good stopping point for the night. You've solved a problem. You've actually got divine intervention through sheer luck.
Yeah. I
'Cause-
guess we'll just
Oh.
rest real quick, or do we want to just pick it up next time?
We'll just pick it up next time. I don't think any of you guys blew too many spells or anything, so
No,
I
just
do
wanna
a
get
couple,
to
but
the-
it doesn't matter.
yeah, it's like in
Probably have to bring Skorden back to the temple or palace and discuss that.
yeah, it's like we'll discuss that next time because that seems like a bit of a long discussion.
Yeah.
So, all right then, we'll call it here. I've got to make dinner, and I hope you guys had fun. So,
I had fun getting hats.
you definitely collected which give me one more sleight of hand roll real quick because
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
was
you picked
gonna
up some
say
more
that.
on the way over.
From the priest.
I'm gonna take like a general thing like with stealth and
Yeah, just
How
give me
many
like
hats
one of
do I
each, and
need?
I'll kind of give you a general idea of how many hats you just managed to acquire on the way over.
I can give you the stealth too. There we
Fair
go.
enough. And given that it was a fairly crowded road and those high rolls, you managed to collect a total of 19 more hats
Yes.
of whatever shape you want, but they're all purple.
Yeah.
So one of them, the dough did have fruit on it. So
So many hats.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for the night. You guys have
Yep,
fun.
buddy.
So that was fun, and hopefully we can get Aiden fixed by next time.
Hopefully, yeah.
So
I
good
would love
night,
to actually
guys.
be on my character.
Yeah, that was weird. So good night.
See ya.
Right, Destel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really thank you. Hi. My name is Raylan's Cheese. I like to draw. I'm a mouse VTuber.